If you really know who you are, cause we gon' go very far. Tell me, do you really know? No. Do you really know? No. Do you really know? 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 Do you know your history? When a doctrine slayer in your city, you know it's not gonna be very pretty. Better get online, listening. We gonna heal your mind from within. It's the 200 episode, and we really, really wanna know if you really know who you are. Gonna go really far. Tell me, do you really know? No. Do you really know? No. Do you really know? It's the 200 episode, and we really wanna know if you really know who you are, cause we gon' go very far. Tell me, do you really know? No. Do you really know? No. Do you really know? Do you really know? Do you really know? Do you know your history? When a doctrine slayer in your city, you know it's not gonna be very pretty. Better get online, listening. We gonna heal your mind from within. It's the 200 episode, and we really, really wanna know if you really know who you are. Gonna go really far.
Yo. You're tuned in, man. Yo, episode 200 episode.
That's right.
All right. Like I said, you are now tuned into Our Hidden History
Radio.
Oh, God, you already messed it up. Do it the regular way, man. Do it the regular way.
I'm too excited.
All right, let's go.
Good. You are now tuned into
Our Hidden History.
Radio.
Yep, do the whole way. Our Hidden History Radio Show. There you go. If it ain't broke on y'all fingers, man. I blame Uncle Saeed, man.
The first blooper.
That's the first blooper of 12th episode, man. Yo, man. You got a live audience. All praises, man.
Listen, hey, not for nothing. Not for nothing. We improvised, but my audience was ready. I'll prove it to you.
Okay, yeah.
You are now tuned in to Our Hidden History Radio 200 episodes.
You saying so? You saying so? You saying so? Yeah.
You saying so? Come on.
All praises, man. The audience redeemed us. All praises. All praises, man. Yeah, I'm really excited. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for your support. Appreciate it. Got a live audience this time. It's a long time. How long has it been? What's it been, like
4 years.
Like 4 years, right?
Steve.
It's a long time.
2020?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah,
2020.
yeah. All praises,
July
man.
of 2020. Yep.
So shout outs to all of y'all, to the live audience. Shout outs to the brothers.
Yep.
Shout outs to the sisters. Shout outs to y'all online who've been giving y'all support all this time. It's been going for we've been keeping a long way.
6 years.
6 years, damn. Okay.
You don't forget about the plagiarizers.
Oh, don't forget the plagiarizers, the ones that watch the show and then go back and go, did you know? And then make shorts. They go back to the old videos. They think they slick.
Yeah,
they go back to the years ago. We won't, the old school.
Right,
but,
so they screenshotting.
yeah, but
all
whatever.
the
It's
books.
all glory to the Lord regardless. But all praise to the Most High for this episode, the 200th episode. I want to start off with giving a shout out to the bishops, the deacons, the captains, officers, soldiers, the men, women, and children also who give their support, who watch the show avidly as well. I'm without words really because I'm excited. I'm excited. So, let's jump into it.
You've been going strong, Dick. You've been going strong.
Yeah,
man.
for a long time.
Lot of
Yeah,
stuff,
all
man.
praise.
Lot of
You saying something? You saying something? Yeah.
I want to open up with Leviticus 19:32 because when I first came into the truth, really, when it was introduced to me regarding history, was Deacon Asaph. Deacon Asaph was the one that introduced me to the history. Well, not even, no, it wasn't Asaph, but it was before him. When I was in college, I met a brother named Virtue, and he was learning from the elders of the old school years ago, and he was telling me how King James was a black man, and we used to rule Europe, and I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we used to rule Europe and all that other stuff. I'm like, really? And then eventually I ran to Asaph about maybe 2 years later, maybe 2 years or so later, I ran to Asaph, and he pretty much just expounded upon that. He expounded upon that history and so forth, and then brought me the old VHS tapes. Some of y'all know what that even is. Some of y'all have no idea what a VHS tape even is.
Right.
I'm telling my age even saying it. But VHS tapes, the VCR, so the elders back in the old school had tapes, and they would go over all the history lessons and so forth, which are very hard to come across. But not recently, because now they start to upload them on YouTube. Bishop Yawasop and Bishop Nathaniel were like the part of the edit. They were the IT team of the old school, like years ago. They were behind the editing and so forth of the videos, and so they were really exposed to that history as well, obviously before I was born, if not before I was born. So I want to read that, Leviticus 19, verse 32.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 32. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head, and honor the face of the old man, and fear thy God. I am the Lord.
So the hoary head goes back to the elders that were around before me. Captain LaCroix was around at the time. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He knows exactly who I'm referring to.
That's right.
These are him right there. That's him right there, man. Yeah, he was around the time.
You saying something? You saying something?
So Captain LaCroix was around, and the guy right there to the bottom to the right was who taught Asaph, Ramila. He taught me and Deacon Asaph before I came to IUIC. He was our teacher first. That's Ramila right there. So he taught Deacon Asaph, and Asaph taught me. So that's pretty much my teacher also. But these are all the elders. Go over to the right, the red garment, that's RER right there. Yeah, Cap, speak up, bro. Don't give the wrong names.
Come on. Listen, that elder area,
RER, yep.
man, he used to tell Times Square.
Yep.
As the moment he took the mic, like
We're going to see. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to
you
y'all.
go hear a pen drop.
Yep.
Like nothing is moving. Time stop.
Yep.
Speaking.
Yeah, it's because of him.
Fear.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no fear. And when he opened his mouth and opened the Bible, you may gotta stop and listen what he gotta say. Praise to the Most High, man. I was
Yeah, all praises. That's Marshall to the right, yes?
Yes, sir.
That's Marshall to the right. Ariel to the left. And you have Ariel's father was Yaquab, who was the successor of Abba Bivens. So it was Yaquab and Marshall initially, and then Ariel came later on. But these are pretty much the men that came up before us. And there's many others that I don't really see in the picture here. Let's go. Give me Romans 16, verse 7 as well. Come on. So these men were before us. These are the guys that were behind the history and stuff before us. Ariel's in history. Marshall even had some history lessons he was involved in too. Jacob, I believe, also. But Paul also gave respect to those before him.
The book of Romans.
Those men was beyond their times.
They were beyond their time. These guys were teaching history before Google, before AI, before the computer, before the smartphone.
You
They
saying
had to go to the library over and over again. They had to go to the library and just read. That's what they had to do. All right?
The book of Romans, chapter 16, verse 7. Come on. Salute Andronicus and Junior, my kinsmen and my fellow prisoners, who are of note among the apostles, who also were in Christ before me.
Right, so the disciples had taught these people that came before Paul. So Paul gave respect to those that were before him. So these men were before us. Okay, some of them, well, most of them are, gone and so forth, passed away or gone, but they still were around. They built the foundation that was before. Now, I want to give an analogy in regards to that, because many will say because they went off, we should disregard the works that they put in. So I'm going to give you an analogy. Let's say you buy a plot of land, and when you buy the plot of land, you come across a house. It's a foundation. The house is a foundation. Bricks there. You got like cement blocks there, cement, and there's a whole bottom of my house, the whole bottom. And you see plumbing's already set up, all that other stuff. You're like, well, who built this? And you're wondering who built this because you thought it was just land, but it's an unfinished house. So you do your research. You're going to find out who was behind putting the bricks down, laying the bricks down, the plumbing and so forth, whatever is involved in building the foundation of a home. You find that it's very sturdy. The bricks are good. The cement was well made. The ground was fixed and so forth, just to build upon this foundation. So you do more research, and you kind of find out who the men behind laying the bricks, the men that were behind laying the bricks down, the men that were behind putting the cement down, the men that were behind all of the plumbing, the pipes, the digging of the wells. They had all that already done when you got there. You kind of find out some of them were alcoholics. Some of them had drug issues. Some of them was involved in prostitution, maybe, or may have been pimps and so forth. May have stole, or they had flaws. They had a past. We all have past. But let's say these men that you find out that built this amazing portion of a house that's unfinished that you decided to build upon, that was their past. You're not gonna care because what they've built is what matters. Despite their imperfections, and despite them being gone wherever they went, they were heavily instrumental in the building of that house. Now, Christ, of course, is the foundation. But these men put the bricks upon that foundation, laid the cement down. That's why I give respect to these men, because they were before us. You can't put their flaws in front and go, he did so, he fell off. Yeah, he did. But he still, before, built that foundation that we are now building on today. So, Paul said, I respect those that are before me. Now, this picture right here, this is Ariel right here, and this is our bishop in the back, right there. Okay, so he was in the presence of great men back then in their time, in the time of their greatness. And I learned from a great man, Bishop, to respect and honor great men, because that's what he was taught to do. And I'm going to follow behind that example and not allow, because they had flaws or issues, to just disregard the work that they put in. You understand? So this is our bishop right here, and all the elders right there. Who's that? Enlighten us. Who's at the table? If you remember by name, who's sitting at the table?
Yeah, we got Elder Ariel, you got Shaw, and to Shaw's right, that was Marsha, and behind Marsha and Casey, That was Yeshaya.
Right.
Yeshaya, yeah.
Right, Yeshua was the historian, I believe.
Yeah, he was one of the
He
historians.
was one of the historians I used to watch.
Yep.
The one standing up right there, yes? That's him too?
Yeah, no. No, that's him behind Masha right there on top. The top one.
On the top, there's no, the top was referring to, yeah, him. Yep. Yeah, he's the one.
On the bottom one, there was a Captain, I believe, Yeshua Allah. Yep. He was a Levite. And those are, I think, the Wu-Tang.
Oh, yeah, Wu-Tang was around. Yeah, that's RZA. That's RZA right there. Yep, RZA right there from Wu-Tang, because he knew he was Israel as well. He still does.
Yeah, they used to come to, learn.
Yep.
Yeah, that was when they was on top of their game.
Yeah, some of the Muslims used to come there. A lot of NOIs used to come also and learn. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
That was the days, man.
Those are the days, yeah.
Those are the days. Yeah.
Yep. Give me 2 Peter 2 and 10. 2 Peter 2 and 10.
The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, and verse 10. Come on! But chiefly them that walk after the flesh and the lust of uncleanness, and despise government.
Despise being told what to do, despise leadership. Go ahead.
Presumptuous are they, self-willed.
Self-will. These are those who speak, these are those who do what? Go ahead.
They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities.
Yeah, the people, all the attributes you read about earlier are the men that are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. Not afraid to speak evil of men before them, like Paul gave reference to in Romans 16 and 7. He says, these are they who are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. And understand, for it to be written by Peter that you're not afraid to do it, that means there's consequences behind doing it. Otherwise, you would be afraid to do it. That's why I don't do it. I do not do it. I don't speak evil of any of these men. Despite what they may have said or done, I will not speak evil of these men because yesterday to them, tomorrow for you. So I don't speak evil of them, neither to any of you. So in this next picture here, we had, I was Bishop and Ariel, next image here. This is Ariel teaching, and that's Bishop Yalasop reading for him right there in the street. Okay, Bishop Yalasop right there. Yep. These men were both of our bishops were in the presence of great men in their time. These are the glory days, I call them. These are the glory days.
Yeah, that was Times Square, right?
That was Times Square, and because of Aria, Times Square was remodeled and restructured where you cannot be there no more. They put seats there and put a blockade there where they were teaching at. You can't be there no more. They removed. They basically restricted public access because of him.
He had a very high podium.
Yep, yeah, he did.
You did like 4 steps just to go on top of that podium.
Yep.
So it basically literally was on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And his voice, man, listen, man, that
Yep.
was...
Yep. Can you play the video? Play that clip. You play it? That's the sound?
This is the book of the Israelites. And how in the hell did you try to take this Bible and use it for everybody? You stupid as hell. You dumb as hell. This Bible is what's going to condemn you. Because this is the book of the Israelites. You should have destroyed this book, you dumb so-called white people. Instead of going around and trying to use the Bible is the book that's going to destroy your world.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Man, that dude, man, was the most...
Whose are the fathers of these records called the Bible? Israelites. What was Moses? An Israelite of the tribe of Levi. What was Joshua? An Israelite of the tribe.
Pause.
See, the brother to Ariel's right, that was Mike Yala. He the one I used to do the editing with Bishop Yawasa.
Oh, okay. Editing team.
Editing team, yeah.
Go ahead.
You can read some damn time. Luke, Matthew, John, Paul, Peter, all of them were Israelites. Christ was an Israelite of the tribe of Judah. So why is people so damn stupid and dumb? Read that statement again. Whose are the fathers? That's who the fathers of these records are. Israelites. That written the book called the Bible. They were Israelites. And of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came. You see these so-called Europeans walking around with the coats and all that, talking about they Jews. They ain't no Jews. These bastards are Edomites just like the other so-called Europeans. And when you go through study on them, these so-called Jews come out of the Ashkenazi was a bunch of German bastards. That's who Hitler was killing, German bastards.
And now you hear everybody on YouTube right now talking about Ashkenazi. These men were the one before everybody else.
Yep.
That was bringing out the history. Now you got a bunch of young, what you call them, orphan camps, talking about Ashkenazi, and they're not disrespecting those men. That's,
And you got in the world, you even got Candace Owens been talking about this now. You got a lot of public figures saying the exact same thing he's saying here. This is 92, 93?
Yeah, what was I tell you?
This is 90s. This is the 90s. So he was already saying things that we're hearing. Some people are hearing for the first time now by like Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Ye. They're late. They've been saying this stuff. They didn't have no social media or
Chat
GPT or Claude or whatever. They didn't have any AI. These guys went into the books. They went to the libraries like everybody else. Got a library card. Went there repeatedly, religiously in the library, and found these books on their own without any kind of smartphone or digital assistance of any kind.
He had to be definitely the spirit of the Lord.
Right. The Most High was moved these men to find these things that we're building upon today. We're doing it with the show. Go ahead. Is there more video? That's it?
And Dick, man, you got to see that like Edomite right there? I'm not saying exactly him, but it used to be Edomite get out the limo and stop and listen and asking, how did y'all know these things?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
He said we spent millions of dollars trying to keep it from you. How you figure it out?
How you figure it out?
I'd say he told them, yeah.
Here's a white guy. Wait a minute. Rocky, I see a very disturbing look on this guy's face. Here's a young white man, a little overweight. I don't know how much he weighs. Maybe 210 pounds, 205. He looks a little disturbing, a little upset. And he had a Negro standing by him that's walking across now. He whispered something to him. I don't know what he said, huh? But anyway, here's a white guy that's looking like, is this guy on drugs? You know, doesn't he see these guys are, they're racist? What's going on here? Here's my own white flag speaking against me. What do you got to say to him?
I don't even talk to white people that don't acknowledge they come from Esau.
Pause. No, that's Rocky Stone. That's Rocky Stone. He was the Edomite that would come by, and he basically, we used him as a co-signer, a live action co-signer to let Negroes know. He was, you don't believe us? Okay, Rocky, please go and tell the stupid black people that we're the Jews. Yes, they're the Jews. I read books. Yes. We're Esau. We rule the Dark Ages. That's true.
Dick used to come every week.
Yep. And he would try to convert. He would tell Esau. He would teach Esau in his house that they're Edomites. He acknowledged that. You're right. I acknowledge it. Where he is now, I don't know, but that's what he was saying back then. Press play.
They're not on first base.
Damn, they're not on first base. There's more. That's it. That's it. That's what you got. All right. So give me real quick. Let's dig to these. Hold on. 1 Timothy 5:1. 1 Timothy 5:1. Because these men would be the fathers that we never had really in this truth. First and foremost. So like I said before, respect is given and respect is due. These men shook the earth when they taught. Ariel was by far the most profound, greatest teacher of Israelites of all time. The goat of Israelite teachers, the goat. And Bishop Yalsop sounds like him. Bishop Yalsop sounds exactly like him. I don't know how, but he sounds just like him. There's a voice and everything. This is crazy. He sounds like him like that. He'll laugh about it, but it's true.
Yep.
He sounds like him. And Bishop acts like him. that ferocity, that fierceness. All right, so what we got? Read on. What you got?
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1. Come on. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father.
So we were to entreat our elders as fathers. Go ahead.
And the younger men as brethren.
But our point I want to focus on is the elders as fathers. Give me Sirach 3, verse 10. Because these men eventually grew older. And when they grew older, a lot of them, they passed on. Now, when I say passed on, I mean they passed on in two senses. One sense, as in they went off and went back into the world. Some of them, most of them really, went back into the world. Some of them passed away. And then some of them just went off. They spiritually died, some of them, and then some of them physically passed away. But while they were in their right minds at the time is what I'm referencing, is what I commemorate. All right, Sirach 3 and 10.
Sirach chapter 3 verse 10. Come on. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father.
So I will not sit up here and glory in the fall of Ariel or anyone for that matter. I will not glory in the mistakes they've made. I will not glory in the things that they've said that may have you upset. Oh, he said that. Yeah, he did. He said it. And what? He said it. So what? But what he said prior to that, you're teaching now.
Right.
That's the blows my mind. You having debates with people over and over again of based upon us being Israelites from what the Lord revealed to him. The Lord revealed to him, not the 12 tribes itself, because Abba Bivens, who was Abba, get the picture of Abba? Abba right there to the left, Abba Bivens, he was the founder we're Bivites. That's what we are. We're Bivites. Israelites, but we're Bivites in terms of teaching. Abba Bivens was the founder of the One West Israelite teaching. Then you had Yaquab, right? That's Yaquab there? That's Marshall there.
No, Yaquab is on the
That's
right.
Yaquab on the right. Yeah, that's Yaquab there and Marshall on the bottom, right. And right. So Yaquab to the top right is the father of Ariel on the bottom left. Okay? So these two, that's Ariel there. Yaquab to the right, and then to the bottom right is Marshall, who was the successor of Abba, because Abba was a fierce teacher as well. They adopted that from him. He would go on the street on a ladder and teach. No podium. He would go on a ladder and teach. He would have very, very he would have confrontations. He was very he didn't play a game. He punched you in the face. So but I'm not glorifying that, but he didn't play with you. You got a line, he hurt you, he'd go back and teach again. And you put, pow, all right, go back and teach. On the ladder, yeah. So anyway, that's how he was. So he eventually got into a confrontation with some Muslims, and he passed away due to his injuries. He got injured really bad. You know, Muslims are violent and murder. Muslims are violent and they're murderous. I believe it was in Jersey. I believe it was in Jersey where it took place, possibly, right?
That's in Jersey.
It was in Jersey, and I believe it's
Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah, the same mosque that belongs to the murders of Malcolm X, or the same man that killed him. 25. I believe the same murderers that got free, by the way, that they hide to this day, because he got off. Because the three of the guys that shot at Malcolm X, one of them wasn't a guy. He was a fall guy, and the one that did kill Malcolm walked around scot-free for years. Yep. And all these Muslims, alhamdulillah, all that BS, sat around, watched this nigga walk around free, who took the life of a man who had 6 daughters, I believe, that did way more for the nation than anybody, pretty much, after Elijah Muhammad did, and watched this man walk around free, scot-free, and kept it quiet. Then he dropped dead recently. I hope it was painful, evil nigga. But anyway, the dude dropped dead recently, and they kept it secret. So that same mosque, that I believe that murderous Negro came from, was the same group of Muslims that harmed Abba during this competition with them. That's what I believe. I heard. I might be wrong, but I believe it was the same area. And so he passed on the mantle to Yaquab and Marshah, and they took on that same ferocious spirit he had, not so much in a violent way, but the way they taught. And they passed it on to Ariyah, and then Ariyah passed it on to the rest, and Yashai and them, and the rest is history. Then Bishop Yalsop, Bishop Daniel, and Bishop Kanai took on the mantle and the same veracity that they had back then, our bishops had, and passed it on to us. And so we didn't treat these men as elders. So we don't.
Yo, go back to this picture where the bishop behind the elder. I want to give a shout out to the bishops. And when I first came to IO, I said, go back to that picture, the old picture. Yeah, that one. What is it? Yeah, that one. Like Deacon was saying, what is that? You see that?
You talking about the double pick? You talking about the double one?
The elders of Abba?
Pull everything back. The one that
one?
That one right there.
That one, yeah.
Like, go down at that one. Go back. Oh, this one? Go back. Go back. Yeah, that one, yeah.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that screen.
Yeah, right. Not that one, bro. Come on, this one right here. That one on the screen.
The one with they can't see it. It's delayed up here. It's delayed.
Oh, it's delayed up here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
That one right there, right?
That one. Okay, so that one right here. Like you see how the bishop behind Elder Aria? Bishop, shout out to Bishop Nathaniel. He got the attribute of all the 7. Right? And when I came to IUI, I said that I was like, okay, that's and your Shire would be Bishop Kanai, and Shaw would be Bishop Yawasap, because Shaw was not playing. Just like she said, serious Bishop Yawasap is no games, and Deacon Iton would be Elder Kazak. I don't know if you got a picture of Elder Kazak. The history. I think you saw you put it up there.
I did. It's up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
Check the group on
Telegram.
Telegram.
I saw the historian. So that'll be you. And when I first came, I'm like, wait a minute. You could see the spirits like transferring over to those men. I was like, wow, it was amazing. It's almost like I saw everybody that was in the old school in IUIC in a different person. And I was like, oh, praise to the Most High.
Hey, all praise.
Shout out to the leadership, yo.
Yeah, man. So read that. 13:10.
Sirach chapter 3 verse 10. Come on! Glory not in the dishonor of thy father.
Go ahead.
For thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee.
Your father's dishonor is no glory unto you. You can't glory in the honor, in the dishonor of your elders, and then you get props for that. That's not how that works. Go ahead.
For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children.
So it's just referring to your actual parents, but also your elders as well. Go ahead.
My son, help thy father in his age.
When he gets older, go ahead.
And grieve him not as long as he liveth.
Go ahead.
And if his understanding fail.
If it's understanding, you get old, you start to forget things. Like I think the elders back then, they got old. Yaakov got old, right, Cap?
Yeah.
Yaakov got old, and he started, losing a little bit.
Yep.
And then I believe Marshall followed behind him, and the same thing, losing his wits a little bit because they got old. They got really old. They lived a long time.
Yeah. When I first came in, Yaakov used to sit right by the door of the school because he was basically like he was retired, so he didn't go out in the street no more because he couldn't.
Yeah, he was too old.
He was too old,
but he was still present.
He was right there, right by the door. You always sit by the door before you go in. You'll be right there. Nobody knew who he was.
Wow.
I didn't even know who he was. One day, he's sitting there and I stopped by talking to him. And I was like, who's this? He said, oh, that's Aria's father. I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Wow.
So nobody knew who he was. He's just quiet.
Just sitting there,
Sit there, yo.
Then Marshall got older eventually as well, and the same thing with him. It's just understanding begins to fail you as you get older. Read again.
And
We got a YouTube of him teaching.
You do? Yeah. Okay. Put up.
That's on the thing.
Yeah, check the Telegram. Our hit of history.
Kazak or Yaakov?
Yaakov.
You get Yaakov. You can put Yaakov.
I'll find Kazak. I think I got it.
Yeah. But let's play with Yaakov. It's Aria's father.
Greatest school of universal practical knowledge. What this is all about is the true facts of the past, that the Israelites are coming back to rule the future kingdom on this planet Earth.
That's right.
The Israelites
That's him right there.
was chased out of the land of Canaan many years ago, according to this Bible, by the Greeks and the Romans. And they set up many churches and synagogues trying to be us, while we went into a negative setting of the Greeks and Romans to find out about the other side of what the Most High is showing us. He's showing us, before we can bring the kingdom, to educate us to the negative and the positive. Once we learn the negative, we will know how to set up the positive, which is righteousness on this planet Earth. And that's what this book is all about. You want to know what this is all about? just take a paper. We comes on Friday at 4 o'clock. Than me. But I'm proud to know the truth. Knowing the truth will keep me young.
So he wasn't.
I'm 72 years old, and I feel like a champion. I feel like I could get in the ring with any of those fighters.
Pause real fast. So you notice he said, I'm old. He said, I'm 72, but I feel like I can get in the ring. Yeah. I remember Moses said about Moses got old. No, it was Caleb. And Caleb said the same thing. What's that at? When Caleb said that? He said, I'm old. He was 80, but he felt like he was 40.
Joshua 15, I believe.
Yeah, it's the same thing, man. Joshua 15. And we mentioned his age. It's 15, Jazz?
Hold on, I'm looking for it now. I got some lot 46.
That's good too. But I want what he said. Oh, I got it. Joshua 14. 14 and verse
7.
7, yeah.
Joshua chapter 14 and verse 7.
Come on!
40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to espy out the land. And I brought him word again as it was in mine heart.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, my brethren that went up with me made the heart of the people melt.
They were scared. They were shook. Go ahead.
But I wholly followed the Lord my God.
Jump to verse 10.
And now, behold, the Lord hath kept me alive.
So I was 40 years old. I spied the land out. And behold, I'm alive. Go ahead.
As he said, these 45 years, even since the Lord spake this word unto Moses, while the children of Israel wandered in the wilderness, and now, lo, I am this day 85 years old.
Now I'm 85 years old, he said. Go ahead, watch.
As yet, I am as strong this day as I was in the day that Moses sent me.
So he had the same strength at 85 when he was 40. He said, man, I'm still strong as I was when I was. I'm 45 years old, and I'm still for the same way I did when I went and spied the land out. Go ahead.
As my strength was then, even so is my strength now. Right. For war.
He was still going to war at 85. 85 years old, this brother was still going, Caleb was still going to war. Go ahead.
For war, both to go out and to come in.
So the same thing he was set out to do by Moses at a young age, he did the same thing at his older age. Same thing. That's the same thing that Yaquab just said.
Hey, you got Deuteronomy 34 and 7 with Moses.
Let's get that. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yep, get that too.
Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 7.
Come on!
And Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eye was not dim, nor his natural force abated.
So
Damn.
he still had the same strength as well.
Yep.
Until he was 120 years old. Till he died, he still had the same natural
strength he had.
Nor his eyes. His eyes wasn't even dim.
Yeah, good eyes
Yeah,
too.
good eyes.
And no glasses.
20/20.
No glasses. No prescription. No contact lenses. Guy had a vision of a hawk at 120 years old. What the hell was he eating? I want to eat that too. My eyes are huge and terrible. Hell, was this a curse? Anyway, let's go back to where we was at, man. Let me big, at least be good. They're big and terrible. I can't see nothing.
Hey, Dick, I found a video with Elder Kozak.
You found it? Okay, all praises.
That's him right there.
Oh, okay. Press play.
Is Shayal, Priest Shayal. We coming back with information dealing with our nation, the nation of Israel. The so-called Negroes, West Indian, Puerto Ricans, the Cuban, the Panamanians, the Indians on the reservation, the Indians located in North, South, and Central America are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Our topic tonight is about feast days and so-called holidays. The reason that we coming out with this information tonight is because the so-called Negro, West Indian, Puerto Ricans, our people in this country, are worshiping pagan.
So he was the first one, Dick, that was put the nail in the coffin.
Oh,
then he took over.
Nail in the coffin. Oh, wow. Okay.
All praise, Lord.
Wow. So he was an OHH of old.
Yeah.
He was an OHH of old.
With a ham, Aria, and Yeshaya.
Yeshaya, yes,
Man,
yes,
those
yes.
men was, listen, man.
And I remember him. He's the one. He's the guy who used to teach with the little pen with a finger on it and point to the page.
so?
That was his voice. Now I got a face to the voice now. I remember the voice, but I remember the face.
Oh, so this is a history segment that
It's
they.
a history, yeah.
Yeah,
that was
this is
one of the historians.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, that's the book right
All
there in
praise.
front of him.
All
It's the
right,
book
all
in front of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
This dude was bad, bro. It's like,
Wow. Again,
that's our spirit.
Again, remember, there was no AI, there was no Google, there
Right.
was no smartphone, there was none of that. It was getting your behind up, going to the library, renting out a book, reading through it. They read through many books. I have so many books, I haven't read all of them. They read all of them. From cover to cover. Okay, this is good, we'll keep this. This is good. So, these guys were ahead of their time, man, ahead of their time. So read on Sirach 3 again, Sirach 3 and verse 11.
Sirach chapter 3.
No, verse,
13.
Yeah, we right. I'm sorry.
Sirach chapter 3, verse 13. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. For the relieving of thy father shall not be forgotten, and instead of sins, it shall be added to build thee up. In the day of thine affliction it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall melt away as the ice in the fair warm
I'm sorry, I got
weather.
distracted. Read it again. I got distracted. Read it again.
Sirach chapter 3, verse 13.
Read 13.
And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. Verse 14. For the relieving of thy father shall not be forgotten, and instead of sins it shall be added to build thee up.
So you have to have patience with your elders or your fathers that lose their wits or understanding fails them. And over time, that's what happened to these men. Some of them passed on, and some of them passed on spiritually. Some of them passed on physically. Marshall, physically. Yaquab, physically. Ariah, spiritually. Or if that, who knows? Because he's, where was I going with this? Give me, where you at? Where you stop at?
That was
Can I
verse.
read the scripture real quick?
Yeah, read that, yeah.
Let's get Romans 9. Romans 9 was 15.
The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
Go ahead.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Just remember that. That's what the Lord told Moses. The Most High can have compassion on whom he would have mercy on, and on whom he would have mercy, and he have compassion on whom he wants to have compassion on. So while you demonize the man that was before you, and here you go, the Lord might have mercy on them. You understand? And because of the work that they put in. And then you're going around demonizing them. So just be mindful of that.
Yeah.
Nothing's impossible with the Most High.
Mm-hmm. Give me the next video, Elder Marshall, the 12 chap sign. I'm going to play that just to show that these men, that's it right there? All right, press play. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but just press play.
Oh, wow.
But we want to talk about identity. First, we're going to run down the tracks to you. I mentioned that the people don't know their identity. The brother will stay out there. Show this on TV. We're going to tell you about the nation of Israel. He'll fall them off for you.
The tribe of Judah is the so-called Negroes. The tribe of Benjamin is the so-called West Indians. The tribe of Levi are the so-called Haitians. The tribe of Simeon are the so-called Dominicans. The tribe of Zebulun includes from Guatemala to Panama all those people that are of Negroid and Indian descent in those countries. The tribe of Ephraim is the so-called Puerto Ricans. The tribe of Manasseh is the so-called Cubans. And the tribe of Gad is the so-called North American Indians. The tribe of Reuben are the so-called Seminole Indians that are residing in the areas of Florida. The tribe of Naphtali is the so-called Argentinians all the way through to Chile in South America. The tribe of Asher and the so-called Colombians and Brazilians in South America, all the way to Uruguay. Then the tribe of Issachar is inclusive of the Mexican Indians.
All right, stop right there. Stop right there. So that's him breaking on the 12 tribes chart right there. We got a guest call. Let's see who it is.
Come on.
Hey!
Bishop.
Yeah!
I can't see y'all. I just see me.
Damn!
Come on,
we
IT,
see
what's
you.
going on, man? Good to see you, Bishop.
They don't
Most
see
High
us.
Christ blessed. Everything's good. I'm on my walk.
Everything's good,
Yo,
Bishop. Everything's good. Everything's good. It's alive. You're all live. We got an audience, so everyone hears you.
Okay, good.
Shalom.
I am on my walk, doing my walk. I'm old as hell, but I carry me through. All praises.
Yes, sir.
All praises.
Yeah, we were going over the history of the elders. We were talking about how they had Yaquab saying he was 72, but he felt like he was young. He could still go in the ring when he was out there sneaking.
Oh yeah, he would always say that.
Yeah, and remind us of Caleb. When Caleb would say he was 40 when he got set to spot the land, but then he turned 85 and he still felt the same way as he did at that time. He was 85, still going to war. So it was the same thing we were going into.
That's right. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, the elders was something. They were a special breed back then. Special breed. I know the Most High anointed them to bring us this glorious truth. Because without them laying the foundation, we'd all be in the damn Christian church praying to white Jesus and white Islam praying to a freaking rock.
Yep.
The hell is this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, we touching on Yaquab. Was it Yaquab breaking on the 12 tribes chart, or was it Marshall breaking?
Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall video, the 12 tribes chart, going over it. So we're just going over those things now. Just showing all the elders going over the 12 tribes chart.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also showed a
Yes,
picture.
sir.
We showed a picture of you also.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Go get it.
and Ariat had a dream about that, and that's how it all came out. You know, because Bivens, he knew about the two kingdoms, but he didn't. And he knew about Judah being, American blacks being Judah. That was about it. But the rest of the tribes, Ariat was telling us he had a dream. Mashal told us the same thing. Yaquab told us the same thing. This is when he had broken his legs. Ariat had gotten his legs broken on a construction site or something like that. And he was just studying Genesis 49 and Deuteronomy 33 and whatnot. He just had a dream. And the Spirit was showing him which tribe was where, and that's how that came out. All praises. So,
Wow.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, sir. I was saying all praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
All praises. We'll go over that. We were just going over how Abba knew that already, but then the Lord just gave Ariad the designations, pretty much.
Yes. And then after that, you see now more books have been coming out, backing up what the Spirit has showed Ariel decades ago.
Yep.
So this is why when you look at these apolopathetics, the books we bring out, they leave alone. They pretty much leave alone and go, because they figure they could twist the Bible, because they know most people don't know the Bible. And they try to say we twisting scriptures, but no. With the archaeological and historic facts, some books are chronicles from the Spaniards, and it proves who the tribes are.
Yep.
So like lost tribes in the promised land, those are records.
Yep.
So that's why all these other groups out there just shut the hell up. They mad about the 12 tribes sign. Ezekiel 37 says, get 2 sticks and join them together. That's what that sign is. And people ask, what do y'all mean by this? Same thing like the scriptures say. So all the haters out there, they ain't doing nothing. They do videos about us so they can get monetary views. Views and monetization. That's all they about. They ain't about nothing. They ain't about God's work at all.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All praises, Bishop. All praises, sir.
All praises.
Thanks for calling us.
Y'all tune in. Call me back if y'all need something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll do.
Enjoy your walk,
Yes, sir. Enjoy your walk, sir.
That's our love.
All right. All right. Most High Christ bless.
You say this,
You got a lifeline.
Yeah, we definitely got a lifeline. So I'm listening to what you're bringing out, Deke, and as the Levitical anthropologist of this show.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
See, they don't respect my research. I did some research.
Hey, make sure y'all record that bloopers.
Hold on.
Bloopers.
Bloopers and lies.
Hold on. Nah, this is all true. I realized the men back then did not have AI.
They did not.
They had SI. Spiritual intelligence.
Oh, okay.
All right. I like that.
That was good.
They never put no trust in the leader.
Man.
That was all right. That
He's
was
saying
right.
something.
That was good.
Hey, Dick, what the bishop went out with the 2 sticks, and that's exactly how I got it.
Wow.
I was on Wall Street. I was doing Messenger at that time, and they had a camp on Wall Street, and I was passing by, and I saw the sign, and I saw Haitian on the sign, and I stopped and I asked him exactly, what do you mean by this? And they went in the scripture and showed me. I was like, oh, they showed me the color of Christ, and showed me the slavery, and that was it from there. So the definitely that's prophecy.
Yeah, Scripture
So,
said when
100%.
you ask, what do you mean by
What do
this?
you mean by that? That's exactly
Let's
the
get
same
it.
thing I told
Let's
him.
go there. Yeah, what do
Yep.
you mean by these? Ezekiel 37 and verse 16. What's funny, ironic, is that I had that written right here, this right after Marshal's breakdown. So Bishop mentioned it right before I can bring it out first.
And I got a video of Bishop too teaching.
Yeah, okay, yes. Yep.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 16. Come on! Moreover, thou son of man, take thee 1 stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it.
Judah and his companions is Benjamin and Levi. Those are his companions. Go ahead.
Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions.
That's all the way down. Manasseh, Reuben, Naphtali, Gad. That's the rest of his companions. Go ahead.
And join them one to another.
And bring them one to another. Go ahead.
Into 1 stick.
And make them one on that same stick. Go ahead.
And they shall become one in thine hand.
Make them one. Go ahead.
And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by thee?
What does this mean? We talking about? How are these all the same people you're saying? That's what we see in the street all the time. We go on the street and teach in camp. What do you mean by these? Go ahead.
Say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them 1 stick, and they shall be one in mine hand.
Right. What verse is that?
It's verse 19.
Verse 20?
Verse 20. And the sticks whereon thou writest shall
We're
be...
on that what?
And the sticks whereon thou writest...
So you're going to write on the stick. That's the sign. The tribe sign we put up. Go ahead.
Shall be in thine hand before their eyes.
Give me that book we have where it said the prophets showed signs and held up. It's an old dictionary.
Yeah, William Smith.
Yeah. William Smith dictionary.
Was it a Watson dictionary?
Watson. That was Watson. Yeah.
Richard Watson. I'm
Richard
sorry.
Watson
Richard
dictionary.
Watson
Yes.
dictionary.
And it's under the glossary of prophets, and it shows what they did.
Yep.
What they held up when they were out in the street and taught publicly. For those of y'all who cower behind closed doors. This is an old theological dictionary. Go down to the year of it. Richard Watson, 1849. White eyes only. Right. White eyes only. We were still slaves at this time. Zoom in. Read that.
The apostles copied their divine master.
The same way our elders copied theirs. The copied his. Ariel copied his. The disciples copied theirs. The divine master was Christ. Go ahead.
Wait, that's not it. That's not the page. That's not the page.
Is that it?
No, you looking for camp signs.
Yeah,
right.
That's not it. I like that page. I like that statement though. No, that's not it.
Go to another
it's
page.
prophets.
Mentions them using chains and all that.
Yeah. It's under prophets.
You have it?
They most certainly do. We used that years ago.
And even Nehemiah, that's why they was in the street teaching as well.
Mm-hmm. What year is that?
1837.
That's the one. That's even older than the last one, 1837. That's it here? That's an Armenian. That's probably not it.
No, I got it.
All right, so give me real quick. The net. Let me see if I want something else. You have it? You found it or no? If you didn't, have to go somewhere else. Well, I have just sent to you.
Yeah, I'll send you.
All right, so give me the net. Give me Sirach 21 verse 15. Well, you find that. I'll just jump over it real quick. Because what ended up happening was when we came across let me go backwards. Albert Bivens understood that the blacks and Native Americans are the same people, that they were Israelites. He knew that. The Lord then revealed to Ariel, without any books, the designations of each of the tribes. Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Simeons, Dominicans, right? Now, people will argue and contest and say, that's a lie, that's made up, it's not true, because niggas can't have dreams, niggas can't have visions, we're just niggas. White folks can have visions and dreams, and people listen to it. We have visions and dreams, it's crazy, we're a cult. Anyway, So let's just play devil's advocate and say that breakdown of those people or those tribes is wrong. There's one thing you cannot do. You cannot deny historically that those people on that sign are, one, the same people, and two, underwent the same biblical prophecies. The ships, the colonization, the conquering, the overthrowing, them being on this side of the world, and Esdras, that's us. So you negate the designations. You cannot negate the slave trade, Indian, Native American slave trade, Negro slave trade. Remember, for every 3 slaves, you had 1 black and 2 Native Americans. And Native Americans were cheaper because they were already there. But because they can run away, Negroes were more of a desire because we didn't know how we was at. See, understand? So both of us were sold as slaves in New York. The slave trade was filled with blacks and Native Americans. So those are our people. Those are the same people. So if you rearrange the tribes chart and go, okay, well, Puerto Ricans are Simeon, either or, all those people on that sign are Israelites. Regardless of what you say, regardless.
You saying so?
But we know what we're talking about. We know what we're talking about. We know that Judah is the so-called African Americans. That's a fact. Get that Edomite real quick. That video, that Edomite saying it, just in case you make. That's a white man.
Oh,
We're going to do a Rocky Stone. We're going to do a Rocky Stone today. The white man say it for us, since you guys are confused.
Modern day Rocky
Modern day white man going to say it for you. You know the video I want. You know what I'm talking about? Yep.
He says he didn't even talk to white people that don't accept that they're Esau.
Yeah, he said I want to talk to you. He said you guys aren't even at first base. you guys on the bench.
Oh, here's a white guy. Wait a minute. Rocky, I see a very disturbing...
No, not that one. The one the white guy said, but Judah. The tribe of Judah among the blacks. We played the other day.
The publisher. The
Yeah,
CEO
publisher.
of the
I want
company.
that one. That's good too, but that's Rocky Stone. That's good. But I want that other one.
He's talking about, what was it? Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, Planned Parenthood. Yep, him. You found it?
Right there, yep.
Yep. And we'll go back to...
That goes back to the little article we had about the physician.
Yep.
That went to that Bible.
Yeah, the Bible's being changed.
Yep.
Dr. Stephen Pidgeon, CEO, Sefer Publishing Group, or Kefir, whatever. Press play.
Hitler was, and the Nazis, of course, expanded on Margaret Sanger's approach to eugenics, right? Eugenics was a movement that was born in the United States.
Pause. Eugenics became Planned Parenthood. Okay, it was also referred to before that as the American Abortion League, but that sounded too evil, which it was. So they turned it to a more pleasant-sounding group, Planned Parenthood, which is a eugenics program, or the Negro Project, that started in Germany because during World War I, I believe, or II, a lot of black men were enlisted in the military. They got out there in Germany. They was running through them German women like water and making all kind of brown babies. They call them brown babies or Afro-Germans. So they started sterilizing their own women because their own women couldn't stop messing with us. So they sterilized their own women. Margaret Sanger took that same practice. And said, I'm going to bring it over to Americas and teach you white folks here how to do what they did to our women over there, messing with them Negroes. So press play here. Continue.
Movement that was born in the United States under hard doctrines of racism with the intent of eliminating the tribe of Judah in the African-American community.
Pause. Eliminating Judah among the African-American community. Rewind it, please.
Tribe of Judah in the African-American community in this country, right? To eliminate intent of eliminating the tribe of Judah in the African-American community in this country, right? To eliminate them with the intent of eliminating the tribe of Judah in the African-American community in this country, right? To eliminate them
with the intent of eliminating the tribe of Judah in the African-American community in this country, right? To eliminate them.
So the Most High showed these men back then who was who. So Judah is African-American. Ephraim is definitely Puerto Rican. It's just domino. It's just what it is. You got it yet? You found it yet or no?
Yes, I'm about to send it to him now.
All right. So I want to show you guys that the prophets of old back then did the same thing that we're doing, holding up the signs, holding a stick in their hand. There's a video I want. I'm not sure if you can find it on YouTube where it's Planet of the Apes. And there's a scene where it's the orangutan and it's Caesar. And the monkeys start fighting each other. And then Caesar tells them, well, I got to show it to you. I don't want to spoil it. But this is an old dictionary right here. Prophets. We'll read this right here. I'll get back to that clip I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Some of them opened schools or houses of instruction, and there to their disciples they taught the pure religion of Moses.
Mm-hmm.
At Naoth, in the suburbs of Ramah, there was one where Samuel dwelt.
A school. Samuel's over a school. Go ahead.
And there was one at Jericho, and a third at Bethel, to which Elijah and Elisha often resorted.
They went to the same schools of Samuel. Go ahead.
Thither, the people went on Sabbath days and at new moons, and received public lessons of piety and morality.
Go over. Go down.
Many of the discourses were preached in camps.
In what?
Camps.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And courts. In streets.
Where?
Streets.
They taught in streets. Go ahead.
Schools.
Taught in schools.
Cities.
They taught in cities.
Villages. Sometimes with great composure and coolness.
Some taught with great composure and coolness. Calm. Go ahead.
At other times with vehement action and rapturous energy.
That's Ariana now. Ariana, Yaquan, that's the generation. That's something. Go ahead.
That's lively.
Lively. Go ahead.
Sometimes in a plain, blunt style.
The devil. The so-called dumb white people. That was the blunt, plain style back then. Go ahead.
At other times, and all the magnificent pomp of Eastern allegory.
Pride. Go ahead.
On some occasions, the preachers appeared in public.
They appeared in public with what?
Visible signs.
With what?
Visible signs.
They appeared in public with visible signs. Holding up signs. Go ahead.
With implements of war.
They would show like props, like a war. Go ahead.
With yokes of slavery.
They would have yokes of iron in their hand. This called displays. Go ahead.
Or something adapted to their subject. They gave lectures on these, held them up to view.
Lectures on these and held them up to view. This Christ right here, a black man according to the Bible.
Right.
Go ahead.
Girded them on, broke them in pieces, rent their garments, rolled in the dust, and endeavored by all the methods they could devise, agreeably to the customs of their country, to impress the minds of their auditors,
of the listeners,
with the nature and importance of their doctrines.
Watch.
These men were highly esteemed by the pious part of the nation, and princes thought proper to keep seers and others who were scribes who read and expounded the law.
As teacher, that's all I wanted. So we held up signs, always held up signs back then. So Ezekiel 37:16, that's a sign.
You say this out?
12 tribes chart, that's a sign. All right. So now, get me Sirach 21:15. Sirach 21 and 15. Because what we've done now over these, that's it right there, yes. What we've done, matter of fact, play this part first, regarding the stick. Press play. That's Caesar right there thinking. That's the Negroes in the Northern Kingdom. See the stick in his hand? Cookie Rocket. Pause. He's saying, why do you want Cookie Rocket to be a leader? Cookie Rocket was a womanizer, and he was selfish and stupid and a bully. But Caesar felt he could be a good leader or his right hand. So he's like, yo, why him? Why Cookie Rocket? Go ahead. Watch. Apes are alone. Weak. Apes together. Strong. Pause. That's the 12 tribes together. That stick he broke in half, put together, he said strong. Us apes, that's Judah. But all together is Northern Kingdom. Strong. That's Ezekiel 37 right there. Now press play. So after he does that, press play. He's saying unity. They start fighting. Remember the Bishop's class yesterday? Apes are stupid. That's all I want. That's all I want. Black people are stupid. That's what he's saying. He said niggas are unite. No, they stupid. As soon as he said we gotta come together, they start fighting. So that's us. That's supposed to be us. Accurately so. So what I want? Give me Sirach 21:15. Sirach 21:15 now. What I want.
Sirach chapter 21 verse 15. Yeah. If a skillful man hear a wise word.
So we heard a wise word. They heard Abba Bivens say that blacks and Native Americans were Israelites, and what they did was the Lord put the spirit upon these men later on after him to add. Read again. To add. Read again.
If a skillful man hear a wise word.
Here's a wise word.
He will commend it.
He will commend it. Or recommend it. Go ahead.
And add unto it.
And add to it. Is that it?
But as soon as one of no understanding heareth.
But if one comes along that's stupid, a stupid ape comes along and hears it. Go ahead.
It displeaseth him.
It pisses him off. Go ahead.
And he casteth it behind his back.
It's all charge made by a false prophet. It's a cult. That's what a fool does. When you say that, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're removing any validity of your teachings entirely by saying, "Oh, that chart was made by a false prophet. Yeah, he fell off." Okay, then who you teaching then? Who we supposed to teach then? Everybody? That's what that sounds like. Sounds like Christianity. God guys are retarded. So, going back to this scripture where it says he will add unto it, is what we have done. Now, give me Ezekiel. This is a sidebar, but I need to touch it before we go on break. Ezekiel 34. It says a wise man. No, give me travel first. A wise man travels first. I want that first, then Ezekiel 34. And then I want travels.
Much experience, right?
Yeah, I want that one. Much experience, a man well traveled, much experience, wise. Use the word wise somewhere, I think. You should know that thing by heart, man. You always travel somewhere.
34:9.
34:9, yes.
Sirach chapter 34, verse 9. A man that have traveled knoweth many things.
Is wise. Why? A man that has traveled knoweth many things. 34:9, right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And he that hath much experience.
He that has much experience traveling, go ahead.
Will declare wisdom.
Will declare wisdom. Read on.
He that hath no experience.
He that have no experience, don't go nowhere, they local, you domestic. Go ahead.
Knoweth little.
Don't know nothing. Go ahead.
But he that hath traveled is full of prudence.
He that hath traveled is wise. Now go to Ezekiel 34. Remember, it said a wise man will add to what he's heard. Huh?
The next one, verse 11.
Read the next verse 11. Verse 11.
Sirach chapter 34, verse 11. When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understand more than I can express.
Right. That's good. Now, go to Ezekiel 34 now. Because a wise man will hear a word, and he will add unto it. Because remember, Abba knew about blacks and Native Americans being Israelites. He knew that, but there were no designations given regarding distinct groups, like African Americans being Judah, which is white man, co-signed and said the same thing. He knows. They know. The elite know. We don't know. That's why Kat mentioned earlier that in the old school, when they taught, they come out of a limousine and go, "Yo, who taught you this? Where you learn this from? We spent millions of dollars hiding this from you. How you come across this information?" This is years ago. We had an Israeli come to us to say to us, "What you guys teaching right here?" "Oh, we're the Israelites." "Oh, we know, but the land is ours now. We got it now." To our face. We got it now. We know you're Jews, yeah, but the land's ours now. We got it now. Just like that. So you stupid peon Negroes that know nothing, these pea-brain Negroes know nothing. The elite and the enemies like, look at them. They argue with them and they're right. Let's sit back and watch. Apes are stupid.
Hey, Dick, there was one time, I believe Yeshaya was teaching, and there was a group of Europeans that was vacationing in New York. And he called one of them and said, did you know that the blacks over here, the Israelites, the Jews? He was like, yeah. Don't you know that? Everybody knows
Everyone knows that. Yeah, the Germans.
We teach that to our children. In Europe.
Yep.
It doesn't teach us that over here.
Because that's what Judah is. We're in a bubble here. We're in a bubble. Read that now. 34, verse 1.
Sirach chapter 34, verse 1.
No, Ezekiel 34.
Ezekiel, excuse me. Ezekiel 34 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying.
Now remember the context of the conversation. A wise man will hear a word and commend it and add unto it. Read that.
Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel.
Against those who cast it behind them. They are rebellious. Go ahead.
Prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord God unto the shepherds, woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves.
Worry about themselves. Worry about being in the world, having the finer things in life. Fancy cars and money and clothes and women. Not go out and find their people, but taking care of themselves. Go ahead.
Should not the shepherds feed the flocks?
Go ahead.
Ye eat the fat.
You eat the fat. You doing well. Go ahead.
And ye clothe you with the wool.
You got the fancy clothes, fat the name brand. Go ahead.
Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock.
Go ahead.
The disease have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away, neither have ye sought that which was lost.
Sought that which is what?
Lost.
Sought that which was lost. Go ahead. That's us. Go ahead.
But with force and with cruelty have ye ruled them.
Go ahead.
And they were scattered.
They is us. We were scattered. Watch.
Because there is no shepherd.
Because we had no real leader. Go ahead.
And they became meat to all the beasts of the field when they were scattered.
When we were scattered. Come on.
My sheep wandered through all the mountains.
That's the nations. Go ahead.
And upon every high hill. Yea, my flock was scattered upon all the face of the earth.
That's how you know it's nations, upon all the face of the earth. Go ahead.
And none did search or seek
None
after
did
them.
what?
None did search or seek after them.
Except those that travel. Except those that travel and are filled with experience and prudence to know, oh, my people are over here. My people are over here.
You saying something?
My people are over there. They're over there. And this country over here. This land over here. And they tell us, yeah, we know, we heard, we was out there in the Pacific Islands, I believe. Not me, but y'all. And they told us out their own mouth that our fathers told us, right? Shatiel, am I wrong?
Shatiel.
Our fathers told us that people will come here and tell us that we're Israelites. Wow. It was a tradition that it was foretold to them in the islands out there that their people will come over here and remind them that they're God's people.
He ain't lying.
Prophetically, back then. If you don't travel, that ain't happening for you. If you ain't traveling, that ain't referring to you. You just domestic. That ain't referring to you. Read on.
Hey, y'all have the book, The Lost Tribes and Promised Lands? Because it said the same thing on this side, too.
Yep.
That they be waiting for pretty much Southern Kingdom to come over and teach them who they were.
Yep. But read this shit up.
Verse 7. Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord.
Watch.
As I live, saith the Lord God, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd.
No real leader. Go ahead.
Neither did my shepherds search for my flock.
Did they do what?
They search for my flock.
Neither did his shepherds search for his flock. Search and seek where Israel is, scattered abroad. Not just in one area. Go ahead.
But the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock.
They ain't get no passport. They worry about themselves, getting cars and money and all that. So when the Bible says that a wise man will hear a wise word and add to it, that's why we have the 12 tribe sign for this part of the world. We got a 12 tribe sign for the other part of the world, which we've yet to unveil, really, because it's still a work in progress. We have it right there. You can put it up there. You can zoom in. Why not? Let's just do it. The hell with it. It's special today. Let's show it on the screen.
Judah, Igbo, Nigeria, Ashanti, Ghana, Sudanese, Liberians, Sierra Leone, Mandinka, Mande, Abaya, Yaduya, Uganda, CDs, Kenya Coast, Falasha, Ethiopia, indigenous Negroes of North Africa, Morocco, Algeria, Libya, Tunisia, Egypt, Benjamin, Dahomey, Fan or Benin, Gogudala, Papua New Guinea, Rahomi, Levi, Hausas, Malawi, Zambia, Limba, Zimbabwe, Malawi, CDs of the Kenya Coast, Falasha, Ethiopia.
Now, also, Tanzania is a part of that also, because Tanzanians, Malawians, and Mozambicans are all the same people. That's all Levi there. So this is a work in progress. But we building on it because we travel. And we do the research and we know. And we talk to people so we know these things.
You saying so?
So y'all can say what y'all want to say. We're going to do what we're going to do. That's right. All right? So, like I said before, the foundation was built before I was alive. But now, a wise man, we were going to add to that. So, they thought they had us. Oh, see? You're just in America? Oh, no. We're not just in America. We're in Japan, too. Yes. We're in Japan, too. We're in China, too. We're going to add that on there. Yeah, you're going to be mad. What? Japan? Yes, Japan. Yes. We're over there. We're there. We're in China, too. We're there. We're in Vietnam, too. We're there. Mm-hmm. Yep. We're going to go over there and see them, too.
Come on.
Who knows? We might be over there right now seeing them. Who knows, right?
Say so.
He ain't lying.
So I'm gonna end on that. We'll have a quick break. We will be right back. Y'all stay tuned. See y'all soon. I'm too.
Yeah. What is your homeland? Grenada is not your homeland. You are.
On behalf of our leadership here in Philadelphia, we want to say thank you for tuning in to the 200th episode. We could not have made it this far without your continued support. With that being said, this QR code is for donations towards purchasing more of the books that Deacon uses for OHH. The scripture says, prove all things. And with these hidden texts that was never meant for our eyes to see, we are bringing out our hidden history. Donate and support.
What is your homeland? Grenada is not your homeland. You were brought here as slaves. The white man bought you. The British man bought you. The French man bought you. The Spanish man bought you. God says those are your enemies. Your means of transportation would be slave ships that happened to the people of Grenada. It happened to you Grenadians. Therefore, you are the children of Israel. Jesus Christ had white and woolly hair. You brothers of Grenada, you have woolly hair. You are made in the image of God. You are made in the image of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is a black man.
Hey, shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ. Bless our praise to the Most High. We out here in the streets of Milwaukee getting the gospel out, letting our people know that they are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. We got the so-called Mexicans here celebrating Cinco de Mayo, celebrating the independence of the Mexican race, and we're here to let them know we are not an independent people, and you are not Mexicans. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to get the gospel out, get the word out, and Lord's will we wake up one soul, just one.
A few things. What's some of the things that we talked about today?
The conquistadors taking over Puerto Rico, changing the name to the Puerto Riches, basically a derogatory term towards Puerto Ricans to label them as something they want instead of their real name as the tribe of Ephraim.
The tribe of who?
The tribe of Ephraim.
So what's your nationality?
My nationality is Mexican and Puerto Rican, but technically I'd be from the tribe of Ephraim.
So you telling me today you learned that you're an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim?
Correct.
Okay, all praise to the Most High.
Black, fight.
Go, my sons.
And I got wills that you can't see. It's more with me. Black, fight, we.
Always ready!
These wheels turning, no low mileage. I motorsport the truth in black boots, no phone posits. Swing the pendulum on any men, cause we on timing. Even when they gave us the shorthand on this world hours. Clock it. Turn this judgment ring into some gold finger rings. I got finer things. That's why Myrtle Beach is a hotter scene. Bada boom, bada bing. Godfather things. Whole lot of kings. We in that mode in the road. Look at me. My people hardly know that they David's sons. crazy. He didn't have a God, so he painted one.
I like it, and I definitely support the black movement. I love seeing black people come together, and especially in a city like this, it's definitely a beautiful thing. And I know it's making all the white people mad to see all the black folks bonding together right now, walking through here.
I love seeing black men come together and stand for what's right. Educating the people, because the problem is people are not educated. It's not that we don't want to know, it's just that we don't know what to know, because you don't know what to believe. Not just talking about it, but being about it.
Black, fight, weak.
We back, August 1st. The second Until All Are Served fundraiser is coming. And we doing it bigger and better than we did it last time. And when I say better, I ain't talking about meatloaf. Sorry, Atlanta. Y'all ready for the fundraiser? Is Atlanta ready for the fundraiser? Y'all, I need to know what y'all having. What's y'all meal gonna be in the A? Meatloaf? You got to be kidding me. Y'all, meatloaf? August 1st, only the best meals will be prepared from all over IUIC Kitchen. $20 adult plate, $10 kids plate. So stay tuned. Oh yeah, and shout out to New York.
It's the two. We're back from the break. All right. Yeah. Okay. We got a caller, right? Let's see who's calling in. We got our guest caller. Let's see who it could be. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yo. Hey, slow.
Shalom, D.
Yeah, let me get a 12-piece extra honey.
What? No, that's the wrong number. That's
4 biscuits.
No, that's not the wrong number.
Fries.
That's not who this is. That's not who this is.
Huh?
That's not who this is.
This ain't Bobo's?
How do you Zoom call Bobo? That makes no damn sense.
Oh, this is crazy.
History, sir.
Oh, okay, my bad, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, you can't order Bobo with a Zoom call. That made no sense.
Well, no, listen, Bobo's is getting real sophisticated.
That's scary. You can Zoom call dinner.
Yeah, that's scary.
Hey, shalom, bro. Most High Christ bless.
Bless. Go on, man.
Hey, man, what episode is this, bro?
200 episode, bro. 200 episodes.
That's right.
We got a live audience. That's right. Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope, bro. Y'all out here, y'all still killing it. 200 episodes later, man. I'm telling you, so much has come out on this show. Listen, man, y'all deep. Y'all be going deeper in deep waters. I can't fool with it sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, man, but it is needed. We got to bring these things out because a lot of our people don't understand how important their history is and how much they have hidden from us, bro. So y'all be on point, man. All praise to the Most High. I had to call in because y'all don't let me call in normally. I be trying to.
No, I don't.
Take my call.
You cause problems. I do not.
How do you figure?
You rejoice in it when you do it.
I've never called in and caused any problems.
You really have. You really have done that. You have it. You have done it before.
No, I've never done it.
Oh God,
I don't recall it. If you've had proof, which you don't have it on hand, all praises, but you can't say that I've done that, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Dick.
Yeah, y'all keep doing y'all's thing, man. All praise be to the Most High God, man.
Yes,
Everybody make sure to stay locked in. Our hidden history. If you anywhere else other than here on Sunday, you out the spirit, man.
That's right.
We would like our audience to make some noise for Oklahoma on the check-in.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, Deke, one of these days you got to go into the history on how Oklahoma isn't tied to Atlanta.
What?
There's no waters. There's nothing that connects Oklahoma to Atlanta or New York. No.
There's an aqueduct in the back. There's an aqueduct, the conduit in the back valley waters, mountains. The water of Atlanta flows into Oklahoma's stream in the sink.
This is the only history I think you got skewed. I'm serious.
I'm gonna bring it out. Next week.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gonna be called Hidden Aqueducts of Oklahoma.
We start researching ASAP on that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, man. Most High Christ bless.
Yeah, man. All praise. Yeah.
Zoom call.
You got another Zoom call? Okay. From India. Okay. You got a Zoom call from India. India. See, if you try, when you search and seek your people, they're gonna call you from them places.
That's right.
He got a call from India.
I think that's my man from India.
The shades,
Yeah, that's
the
my
shades.
man.
Oh, my man Shades. My man Shades, man. It's on, man.
He stay clean.
Look at this guy, man. He's looking all suave on the. Got the buttoned up shirt. Look at this guy, man. What's going on, bro?
Hey, he had to get right for the 200th episode.
Yeah, man.
Got the perspection
You
blur.
like Sammy Davis Jr.
What's going on, bro? The glasses are sharp, man.
Sammy Davis Jr. right there.
Sammy Davidson, man. What's going on, bro?
We
can't hear you.
I blame Manny.
Yeah, blame Manny for everything. That's what I do.
Hello?
There you go. There you go. Hey, shalom. What's going on, man?
Yeah, shalom, sir. Most thank Christ bless
Shalom,
you.
most thank bless. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Glad you called in.
Yeah, I promised Officer Dawa that I won't miss this episode. Yeah, I know this is a special episode, and I won't have so many stuffs to speak. I'll be very short.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Right.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, no deep stuff. No
30 minutes later.
Stuff today. So
what's going on?
Yeah, just to congratulate OHI for 200 episode you've done, and you said it's been 4 years, 2020, it's 6 years. Right?
6 years. It's been 6 years. Yeah, it's been 6
Hey,
years.
excuse brothers don't know math.
Yes, it's Philadelphia, man. The math there.
That's Jersey.
Jersey?
It's like the Bronx of Pennsylvania.
Jersey.
Particularly the Native American on the show.
Oh man, yeah. But 6 years, 6 years and counting, man. 6 years and counting. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Congratulations. You know,
Yes, sir.
I joined this. I knew this truth. This is my third year, I think, in 2023. So 3 years, and it's been. I realized I was part of this history 3 years ago. You know, and since then I've been so excited. I left the Lutheran Church. You know, I dumped it.
That's right.
All praise.
Yeah.
And I'm a real fan of IUIC. And yeah, congratulations, guys. I think I saw also Bishop. He opted in a couple of minutes ago. I bought the books.
Oh, you got the book. I bet your book. Wow. Okay. All praise.
Yeah.
That's good,
Because
man.
of blood,
We can tell. Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah, and the Island of Deception.
Oh, you got both the books. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, and I saw that the new release also by Captain O'Shea, I believe, or the epistles of Paul and the rest. I also get myself together and get the copies as well. So
Yes, sir. You're building your library. I see.
congratulations. I hope to see you physically one day, brothers, Deacon, the captains, the officers. Lord's will, life last.
Those will life last. Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah. All praise. That's all, sir. That's all. Just congratulations and keep on doing what you're doing. And yeah, Lord's will, life last. We endure till the end.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
bless
sir.
the work Okay, brothers. Okay, that's
All
all.
praise. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. Who we at? You want to say something? Show something, Jazz? You got to show something real quick?
Oh yeah. Bring that book up, History of the Jews by Heinrich Graetz.
Oh yeah.
So this is the land back off of with the camp signs with the Richard Watson Dictionary, what the prophets was doing during the time that Babylon took us down. All right, read that.
The prophets of God had a heavy task in this time of degeneracy.
Mm-hmm.
They had to be prepared for persecution and ill treatment.
Right.
But they paid little heed to the dangers they incurred.
Right. So they were bold when they went out and teach. Go ahead.
They felt impelled.
So despite persecution, ill treatment that was going to come towards them, they were bold when they went out and taught. Go ahead, read.
They felt impelled to oppose fearlessly the moral and religious ruin which was impending.
Read.
At no period did there arise so many prophets as in the last 2 decades before the destruction of the Jewish kingdom.
Right. So there's a lot of prophets at the time before Babylon took us down that was warning our people of the impending danger. Go ahead.
They addressed the nation, the princes, and the king almost daily.
They was teaching every day out in the streets. trying to warn our people that, yo, if we don't keep God's laws, Babylon's going to take us down. They're going to destroy us. Go ahead.
At every opportunity.
Every opportunity. That's why even today, every opportunity, we got classes morning, noon, evening, night, 7 days a week. Every opportunity. Go ahead. That's why we do 30 days of camp. Some doing 150 days of camp. Go ahead.
They warned, roused, and threatened them, and prophesied their destruction.
Read.
If the prevailing wickedness did not cease.
Telling them to repent. Read.
The names of only 4 of these prophets have been preserved. Jeremiah.
So Jeremiah, go ahead.
Uriah, Habakkuk, and Ezekiel. But the prophecies of others who fought the battle against idolatry have remained, though their names have not been recorded.
Right, so there was a lot of prophets at that time, just like it's a lot of prophets back at this time, warning our people, keep God's laws before destruction. All right, so that was the same thing that was going. So the Lord, there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun.
Yep. Hey, just to back that up real quick, let's read Jeremiah 28:8.
Yeah.
So what we do today to make our people realize who they are, to come back to that one stick, the other nation label it as hate speech.
Yes.
But the Bible says different. It says, yo, these guys that are preaching destruction of America, they are the prophets. They are the ones that built on top of the elders that Deacon was bringing about before. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So exactly what they documented in their dictionary, the white man, is proving to us that we are the prophets of the late, all right?
Give me the next video I want, Elder Yeshaya and Ariyah. I believe it's I want to go 15 minutes in. Let me see it first. Yeah, I hope it's the right one. I'm assuming from up here. That's Elder Yeshaya and Ariyah video. Yes, sir. Okay, go to 15 minutes. Let me see it. You should be holding a book up with his hand. Yep, that's it. 15 minutes, yeah. 15 minutes, yes. I don't think that's a book. What minute is that? What mark is that? Okay, that's good. Let's play.
To show you that these guys made gods out of themselves. And they're sitting at the table making a mess at the table eating snails. This is ridiculous. Read the scripture. For such a false apostle. For such are the image of false apostles, like this false image here of Caesar. Deceitful workers.
Now press pause. Now, back then, we didn't have the technology we have now. They had to put the camera in front of the book and zoom in. Right. And, try to, focus on it so it gets focused on. Hold the book still. That's how it was back then. They used what they had back then. Now we can just use the camera, zoom in, all that stuff, use your phone. But back then, you had to hold the book up to the camera and zoom in. So press play. The Last Supper, the so-called Last Supper.
And the black woman loves this. I cannot figure out, what does a black woman see in an animal?
Turn.
Oh, shoot.
Blood plain style. Press play.
Read.
We're gonna stop at 1910.
The apostles of Christ. Transforming themselves into the apostles of the Most High. Read. Now, I want to go to another archaeology book and show. The name of this book is called The Borgias by Marion
Johnson. Now pause. Now Bishop shows this all the time.
Yep.
This is 90s. This book's about the Borgias posing as Christ. The family posing as God the Father, the Son, Mary as the mother. That's the Borgias. This is an older copy, by the way, also. Because when this truth started coming out, they start to reprint these books and revise them and take things out of them. But press play. We're going to stop at 1910.
About Caesar Borgias and his family. His father, his mother, his sister, his brother. And in this book, on page, you see that? The Borgias, Marion Johnson. Right in order. That's a clear image of it. You little Negroes out there in Wonderland need to pick this book up and read. The scripture says, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read, for none of these shall fail. And this is what it's about, brothers, reading, learning knowledge of yourself and of your power, the Most High. On page 218.
Go on. What's that? What Marcus is that? Up to 1910. Keep going.
A photograph of, if the brother can get a close-up of it. In the highlighted areas, it says, Maria, I'll let him get a close-up. Right there. Perfect. Maria Enriquez, widow of Juan, Duke of Ganda. Now the next highlighted part. She commissioned this altarpiece with who? Not Jesus, but Caesar. Not Jesus, but Caesar, far right. Now, you see her standing there as Mary, holding up a cross with who on it? Caesar. See the cross with the little white guy on it? That's a picture of the new Jesus Christ painted in 1492, up a little higher, right there. That's his aunt, Maria Enriquez, and that's Caesar on the cross. Not Jesus, but who? Caesar. Show the yellow highlighted part again. She commissioned, get it up close again, cameraman, right there. She commissioned this altarpiece.
Fast forward some to 1911.
Far right. Now get Caesar again on the cross.
Fast forward to some.
When he knew that Jesus was a black man. So the white man became Jesus in 1492. Now, why did that happen? Because during the Renaissance, white people, devils, decided to fight against our people, who were the Christians, who were the great kings and queens and rulers and chancellors and you name it of England and Europe, of Spain and France and Germany and Russia and Romania and Bulgaria, the Baltic states. We were the kings and queens of all of the world.
Pause, where we at? You're going to stop at 2026.
And because of plundering and internal warfare, we fell. Queen Elizabeth I was black. Henry VIII was black. His chancellor was black. Napoleon, when he fought against the leaders of France, they were black. When you read about Constantine the Great in 307 AD, you're reading about a black man. When you read about Maxima, you read about a black man. When you read about Constantinus, you read about a black man. When you read about Galerius, you read about a black man. The black man overthrew the Roman Empire in 193 AD. His name was Septembrius. They named the month after him, September. Now, in this book.
So, what we teach every Sunday is what they were bringing out in the 90s. And again, there was no AI. There was no Google search. There was none of that, man. These guys are going to the library every day, damn near, and going into these books and bringing out things I never thought I'd hear before. When I heard this history, man, I was hooked. They had me. I learned it from, like I said, from Deacon Asaph. I went to my boy Vert from when I was in college, and then I guess he went away somewhere, and I went and learned from Asaph, and he had the tapes of them proving it. The books like these tapes, we had these tapes here. And I was in Asaph's house, Deacon Asaph's house, every single day. Every day I watched him with a Bible in one hand and Micah in his hand like this, reading the Bible. Yeah, Micah, we rock him to sleep, and he reading the Bible at the same time. Asaph was all diesel, and he could do that. He'll have his son like this, and the Bible like this, and just, yeah. So he could do that stuff, but when I heard that stuff, man, the history pulled me in. I knew Christ is black. That wasn't really hard for me to know, to learn, but King James and Knight King Arthur and Robin Hood. I'm like, what? Shakespeare? I'm like, Shakespeare? Get the f out of here. Nah. I was like, yeah, Shakespeare too. Blah, blah. I said, prove it. And he put these videos on. I was like, yo, I'm going to come back here tomorrow. And he'll fall asleep, wake up and start. I'm like this in front of the TV like this. For hours, man. I got a binder this thick. My first notebook is a binder like this thick of all Asaph's notes I took from him in the classes. The one before. But then 2006, our lives changed. We came to IUIC after that. But 2003 and up, it was just me and Asaph. around that time, just learning, watching the tapes. And then after we watched all the tapes, we was like, okay, we watched all the tapes. Now what? What do we do? White man's the devil. Okay, that's true. He ruled the Europe. Okay, he ruled Europe. Okay. Israelites are black. Okay, good. Christ is black. Okay. Where do we go from here? We don't know what to do. We were lost. We're not stealing. Then we start watching Bishop's tape, his old school tapes. Get the next video of Bishop now. He's younger. Get that one next. Let's do for lack of time. Get that next. Then we start watching this right here. That's from Yum Yum right there, and that's Bishop. There's a young man there. Press play. He said earlier. He said, "I'm old. I'm trying to walk." This is him when he's like, this is him in his 20s. Press play.
When it says Lord God there, that's when he gave Moses the name. Okay, the tetragram in English. Okay, and we're going to prove that. Go ahead. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac.
This is the video that they use to go, see, he taught the name and now he's against it. But not against the name at all. We brothers set up prayers every other day. We say Yahweh, we say Yahweh Shai amongst us. That we haven't changed anything. We just don't make it a necessity or a mandate to say it over and over and over again and put it on a shirt and on a hat like you dumb niggas be doing. We don't do that. We just say, listen, keep the commandments of God because all that name stuff is fine. But if you out here doing all kind of evil, what good is the name? What good is it? So that was our point. But y'all want to make it more than what it is. But this is Bishop. We sat back and watched him do the 12 tribes breakdown in this video right here. He fast forwarded some of the video a little bit. We got text as well. But fast forward a little bit. Yeah, right there. Right there. Go right there to the book part. It shows the book. Yeah, that's good. Press play.
The A.
Well, that's the Hebrew. Go over some.
The E, large majority of the world of Jewry. Verse page 17. This was written before the full extent of the Holocaust was known.
This is the history. This is Bishop going over the Khazars. Once again, this is long before Candace Owens and all these public officials that talk about, Khazars and Israelis and Balfour Declaration. We were already on top of that during this time. I'm telling you, we were ahead. The Israelites were ahead of their time. Okay, press play.
White people. But that does not alter the fact that the large majority of surviving Jews, surviving white people in the world is of Eastern European and thus perhaps mainly of Khazar origin. If so, this would mean that their ancestors came not from the Jordan, like the true Jews of the Bible, those of Negro and Indian descent, but from the Volga. So it's letting you know the white, so-called white man who claims to be a Jew, his ancestry does not come from the Jordan over in Israel, but from the Volga, which is in the Caucasus Mountains.
Pause. He's quoting the book by Arthur Koestler called 13 Tribe. And Arthur Koestler and his wife mysteriously felt the need to kill themselves and jump out the window. Together.
Right after
his book was published and caused problems, they just felt, we'll kill ourselves now.
We told the truth. Let's jump out our window.
Yeah. So that's what happened to the author of this lovely literature we're reading here. So this is Bishop reading 13th Tribe right here. We still read it to this day because it's still valid. We got text.
All praises to the Most High, to all the brothers of OHH. Y'all be going super deep into history, and we can no longer see history through white lies, but divine eyes.
Oh, praise. That's right.
Congrats on your 200.
Oh, yeah. This shit popped the number out.
Yeah.
That's it? Okay. So now, get me the next video of the Yeshaya, Biblical and Dark Ages. Next one, Yeshaya as well. Start at 440. Real quick, 440. Yeah, real quick, because I'm not going to spend too much time on that.
Servius Septimius was a great genius.
We're going to stop at 6 minutes.
He was a great Israelite genius, a gladiator that overthrew the Roman Empire in 193 AD. Stronghold.
That's how we on the background.
As I stated, Servius Septimius.
This is a pre-recording, so they're practicing right here. Normally they were broadcasters, right? They were broadcast these shows.
No, tape them.
They'll tape them. They will tape them, right? Tape them and then broadcast.
I used to bring him to the was it Channel 21 in Manhattan.
Damn, but I've been published on television. Yep.
Public access.
Public access. Public access TV. Prior to streaming.
And we had to bring a VHS tape.
Yep. We had to bring a VHS. This is prior to streams, which I used to. Some of y'all, what the hell is public access? Young bucks have no idea what we're talking about. Press play.
193 AD, overthrew the Roman Empire with the help of other great black gladiators that were former stars, superstars that fought in the Roman arena, that fought animals and fought other gladiators. And they came to the realization that if they could defeat lions and tigers with their hands, they certainly could defeat a white man. So this is how Rome fell. In 193 AD, Servius Septimius, a black gladiator, a Jew, overthrew the Roman Empire and set up a stronghold in Rome. As time transpired, there were many dynasties throughout Rome and throughout all parts of Europe. And in the year 307 AD, another great black gladiator named Constantine, who was the son of Constantius, set up what is called the Eastern Roman Holy Empire.
That's it? So that's him. Well, keep going. Press play a little bit more.
This is a book called The Icon.
Pause. Now, I use this book in my lessons, The Icon. I learned about this book from this video. A lot of books that I taught from in this radio show, I got them because I wrote them down on loose paper in my binder. And if I was broke, I said, I can't afford it. I just write it down. When I can afford it, I buy it. And then I came to the truth, and I started learning and studying more. I said, oh, I found the pages. I'm going to buy all these books. And we bought all of them. All of them. All of them. And I bought all of them thanks to y'all help also. Those of you guys who donated to the book as well. Thanks to y'all donations and contributions. Give a round of applause for that as well. You guys are the reason why we own these books. These books are hard to come by. And y'all are responsible for a lot of it, for us owning a lot of them, which are very rare books, in fact. So that video was a 12 chart break. That video was something else. The 12 chart breakdown video I wanted. 12 chart breakdown video is what I wanted. Y'all played something else, but it's all right. What else?
Hey,
yeah.
D, I don't want to forget now when I came in around 2015, Bishop and Bishop Yahusab, they dropped the 12 Tribes of Israel Today DVD. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah.
They dropped that DVD where they broke down each tribe. Each tribe had their own segment, and they had all the books for each tribe, for Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Okay,
yeah, that's right.
So yeah, that's what got me hooked. Cause I still have that DVD to this day, actually. But so that's what got me hooked. They had the 12 Tribes of Israel Today DVD.
Yeah, the truth shall make you free.
Yeah, and the truth shall make you free. Yep.
Yeah, some of y'all know what the DVD even is. What's that? DVD?
Yeah,
what's that? A music group? No, not a music group.
Yep, they went heavy into all the tribes. So all praise for that. Yep.
That was a good segment. The truth shall make you free.
Yep, truth shall make you free. Yes. Very good stuff. That was when we start getting the high quality videos up there. Start stepping our game up. Go back. Who is that? Yeah, okay, we'll start there. Read that. Go there. We'll stop at 8:30. Stop at 8:30. Go back. Come on.
White. Christ. I stated that Constantine, the great Christian leader, was a black man. On the front of this cover is a photograph of a black man named Luke, the apostle Luke that walked with Christ. Drawing a picture of Mary, the mother of Christ, and Christ himself as a young child. Now in this book called The Icon on page 407, it clearly shows a clear image of Constantine, the great Christian leader, and his mother, Saint Helen, as being black people. This is unadulterated and crystal clear. Constantine, the great Christian leader, clearly the image of a black man that ruled Constantinople.
Yep, Turkey. Oh, yeah.
In the year 307 AD. Now I want to show some other photographs that these Byzantine leaders left. throughout Russia, Germany, Europe, Spain, Armenia. They have a photograph of the Apostle Paul and Peter. Once again, black men.
Yep.
But it's strange when you go to college and when you go to high school, all of these images appear white. That's because during the Renaissance, the devil was allowed out of his pit again. The devil being the so-called white man. In the year 1453, they sacked Constantinople with the help of other devils, white men from the Ottoman Empire, which had converted to Islam. Once this conversion took place, they set a race ahead of themselves. And the race was to go and destroy all of the black images in history throughout Europe, throughout the islands, throughout Africa, throughout the whole world as we know it today. Destroy all of the black images that the Byzantine Jews left of themselves.
Is that St. Nicholas on the other side?
And it's also St. Nicholas on the other side, a black man. Clearly the image of black men.
That's it?
Now some skeptics in the audience might say, well, that's in Russia. But the Jews...
Give me the book icon, what they're using, so I can show y'all what they're showing you, because it's blurry. Real quick. Go to the icon. The book that I bought based upon these videos here, that's it right there. That's my copy there. And go to images real fast. Real quick. Go over. Right there, that's what they were showing. They were showing this right here, Peter and Paul. They were showing that image right there. That's what they were showing in the video. And I was astounded. I was like, wow, that's Peter and Paul. Wow. I was amazed what I was seeing. All right, and these are kings. These are kings on both the right and the left. Kings, I think, of kings of
Serbian kings.
Serbian kings. Yep, Serbian kings. Black kings of Serbia. All right, we'll go into that Lozo next week. Next image. That's St. Nicholas. That's St. Nicholas right there. St. Nicholas right there. I was mentioning earlier. That's St. Nicholas right there to the right. Go to look for Constantine and his mom. Was there in there too? I think it's 340 something. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. You'll find it. We got Texas. Hold on. Get that image of Constantine first. He mentioned earlier. I believe they're in here. His mom and his mom. It's a man and woman standing together with a big cross in the middle of them. I know it's in this book. There's a lot of pages too.
Right there.
Right there. Zoom in. That's it. That's Constantine and his mom. Black as night. Constantine and his mother, St. Helena. These are the king and his mother that ruled over the Holy Roman Empire. And his father's name was Constantius. Constantinius, whatever. Constantinius, or whatever his name is. That's he was of those four men that grabbed the shoulders. Is a statue of them when all their noses is knocked off. And what happened was that you had a lot of Arab raids where they would come in and knock the noses off and knock these images down. But those aren't Arab raids. Those are Edomites that converted to Islam and were raiding all the areas where we put our images. That was them. There was Edomite Muslims doing it, and Arabs too hated our guts also, like Muhammad. But that's Constantine and his mother there. Black as you can't even say that's white people. That's clearly a black man and his mom, black mother. All right, and they were in Christianity. This is what they were. They were into Catholicism, ancient Catholicism, or Western Church. All right. So we got a text now. Zoom in.
Shalom, deacon, captain, and officers. Most High in Christ bless you all. Congratulations on the 200th episode.
Yeah.
This work on OHH is truly spiritual and great undertaking. You men are heroes. Not only was our hidden history my segue into this truth, but helped me in the search for the fathers in my own family. All praises to the Most High and never give up. All praise.
All praise. All right. Give me the next video I want. Elder. Another one? Okay, cool.
Shalom leadership. Congrats on the 200th episode. I just wanted to point out how Elder Tazadak, excuse me, sounds just like Deacon Ithon.
Really?
Again.
Oh man, okay, all praises. All praises, all praises. That spirit just comes around, comes back on everybody. It comes back. It revisits the same people for the same purpose. Give me Elder Ariel next. Classic sermon. It's the very, very beginning. It's dark, but it's him teaching the street. We're going to stop at 136. When he was out there teaching, remember Esau knew what we were teaching was right. And occasionally they would come up to our camp and question us and ask us certain things to see if we knew. I call it a threat assessment. And we get that oftentimes. We get a lot of that in Clubhouse. And oftentimes at camp, but more so in Clubhouse. But it did happen back in the old school when Elder Ariel was teaching. I'm going to show it to y'all. It's called Elder Ariel Classic Sermon. I put up there the video. You will certainly have it.
Come on.
Come on. Dead space. Give me Ezekiel 47:1. Why they find that?
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 47, verse 1. Come on. Afterward, he brought me again unto the door of the house.
I think that's it. We'll see. Is that what it says? Sermon? Elder Ariel Classic Sermon End. Classic Sermon, it should say Classic Sermon on the bottom of it.
Yeah, it did.
That gotta be it. If it's the Classic Sermon?
Yeah, Times Square Classic Sermon.
That's it. Okay, Ezekiel 47, verse 1.
Ezekiel chapter 47, verse 1.
Remember I read earlier, Sirach 21:15, that if a wise man will hear a wise word, he will commend it and he will add unto it, meaning it'll increase. Read that.
Afterward, he brought me again unto the door of the house. And behold, waters issued out from under the threshold of the house eastward.
What are the waters? Give me Ephesians 5:26, the waters ushered out. These are the living waters.
Ephesians.
That's referring to both in this time and eventually in the kingdom.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 26. Come on. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
The washing of water by the word. We also have, what's it called? Waters of wisdom. Is that in Sirach somewhere? The waters of wisdom. I'm shooting from the hip. Waters of wisdom. Waters of wisdom. Waters of wisdom.
Yes, sir. Sirach chapter 15 verse 3.
Thank you.
Come on. With the bread of understanding shall she feed him.
Go ahead.
And give him the water of wisdom to drink.
The water of wisdom to drink. The waters of wisdom. Give me Proverbs 18:4.
Zechariah 14:8.
Proverbs chapter 18 verse 4. Come on. The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook.
Right, so wisdom is once again water. So go back to Ezekiel 47 again.
Ezekiel chapter 47 and verse 1. Come on. Afterward, he brought me again unto the door of the house, and behold, waters issued out from under the threshold of the house eastward. For the forefront of the house stood toward the east, and the waters came down from the right side of the house, at the south side of the altar. Then brought he me out of the way of the gate northward, and led me about the way without unto the utter gate by the way that looketh eastward. And behold, there ran out waters on the right side.
Waters, come on.
And when the man that had the line in his hand went forth eastward, he measured 1,000 cubits, and he brought me through the waters. The waters were to the ankles.
So the waters were up to the ankles. So the water, because you read later on, it goes into the waters going to the thighs and past the knees. It goes up to the point where you can't cross over anymore. So the waters was gradual. Understanding was gradual. That's why earlier I read about a man will hear a wise word, he'll commend it, and he will add unto it. I mean, that's the water increasing. The understanding increasing, the wellspring of waters of wisdom increasing. So when our elders taught back then, there were some things that they knew for a fact, but there were some things that they were unclear on back then that we've now added and now understand better now than back then.
Hey,
like, yes.
Yeah. No, I was about to say, to your point, that's what the prophets did. You had some things that was given to Daniel.
Right, let's get that. Yep.
Sir.
I'm sorry. You were saying? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, sir, it's the same thing. Just like you've been bringing out the entire time, we are literally living out what the prophets did. We are just following the footsteps of all those that came before us. It's nothing new under the sun.
Yep.
That was all, sir.
Yep. So Abba Bivens, remember, he learned that Native Americans and the blacks were Israelites, but the Lord gave Ariyah the understanding or designation or an enhanced understanding of that understanding that Abba already had. 2 Ezra 12 and verse, what was that, 11?
I think it's 11.
Yeah, 12 and 10.
2 Ezra chapter 12 and verse 10. Come on! And he said unto me, this is the interpretation of the vision. The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
Brother Daniel, of thy brother Daniel. So read on.
But it was not expounded unto him.
It was not expounded unto Daniel. Go ahead.
Therefore now I declare it unto
but
thee.
But now you understand it. So now the understanding of the beast in Daniel 7 is not expounded upon in Daniel, but is expounded upon in Ezra's. Ezra wrote that understanding. He expounded upon it. Same thing we're doing with the 12 tribes. The same exact thing. Now, get what I asked for? The video? Watch this. Regarding the waters. Now, Edom's the same way. Press play from the very beginning. Stop at 136. We're going to stop at 136.
Our own people are not our enemies. It's just that they're going to be brought down. You ones that don't come to this truth, you're going to be brought down in this setup with the white man. But you coming back in reincarnation, you're going to rule over these same devils. You so-called white people ain't got a damn thing to say. This Bible is our Bible. It belonged to the Israelites. You don't have nothing to say. What the hell can you say?
Can I ask you a question about your Bible?
What the hell can you say? Answer my question. What can you say? What do you have to say?
I'd like to ask you a question about your Bible.
1992.
Huh?
1992.
92. It's 1992, November, wintertime. At 6 p.m. Go ahead. Rewind it some. The Edomite says, I have a question about your Bible, about your Bible, he says.
Brought down, you ones that don't come to this truth, you're going to be brought down in this setup with the white man. But you coming back in reincarnation, you're going to rule over these same devils. You so-called white people ain't got a damn thing to say. This Bible is our Bible. It belonged to the Israelites. You don't have nothing to say. What the hell can you say?
Can I ask you a question about your Bible?
What the hell can you say? Answer my question. What can you say? What do you have to say?
I'd like to ask you a question about your Bible.
I'm listening.
Were the Samaritans Jews?
The Samaritans were not Jews. Okay. Dummy. Go into 17. Okay. 2 Kings. You're not running this program.
No, I'm just trying to.
2 Kings, the 17th chapter, and about the 22nd verse down tells you about the people in Samaria, how they were put there during the time of the Syrian captivity.
Pause. Oh. So now, we all thought the same thing until you read John 4. Woman said, our fathers. So their understanding back then was not granted at the time. It was not expounded unto them at that time. But now, the same way it was expounded upon unto Daniel about the fourth beast with its symbol. Likewise with Ariyah back then. Now we understand that the woman of John 4, let's get it real quick, John 4, that she was our people. Now, what he's talking about is true, about them being displaced. But not all of them were displaced, and many of them returned. Remnants remained, and many returned after the Hasmonean dynasty, the Hasmonean family of the Maccabees, and they gained 3 governments of Northern Kingdom's land. All right, read that. John 4. Is it John 4?
Yes, sir. The book of John, chapter 4, verse 5.
So again, like I said before, I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, the elders didn't make mistakes or know everything. They didn't know everything. There were some things that they were unclear on, but the Most High gave us understanding to expound upon what they were not aware of back then. John 4?
John chapter 4, verse 5. Then cometh he to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near to the parcel of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus, therefore, being weary with his journey, sat thus on the well.
Now jump down to verse 9.
Verse 9.
For time's sake.
Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, how is it that thou, being a Jew,
being of Judah,
askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans.
We don't talk to each other. Why are you talking to me? You ask me for water, and you don't talk to me? Go ahead.
Jesus answered and said unto her, if thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water.
The living water is the same water we read about earlier in Ezekiel 47:1. the water of wisdom. It's the same exact water he's referring to that would arise from the ankles to the knees, and eventually you can't cross over it at all. We're approaching those days, okay, where the waters begin to increase, understanding is increasing. For example, back then, the garments were worn back then by the elders. They didn't wear them in regular clothes. That came with Bishop. Understanding of wearing fringes and regular clothes, that came from us. Keeping the feast days, new moons, things of that nature, that came over time. Applying the laws of God and the commandments, that came over time. That wasn't around back then. Women wore dresses on the Sabbath days and wore pants all the rest of the week. The waters alone, as the laws begin to be expounded upon and applied, understanding increased, and we start to change.
The Feast of Tabernacles.
Tabernacles, all of that stuff changed. Even how we keep the moon, they changed. Understanding was given as opposed to back then. All right, read on.
Verse 11, the woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob?
Are you greater than our father Jacob? Go ahead.
Which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle?
He gave us the well, as in Joseph gave his children the well. That well we read early in John 4, early in the chapter. She said, our father Jacob. If he's her father, then she's Israel. Right. She's Northern Kingdom. Back then, they said, it was a lie. She was just saying that because she's lived there. No, that was her father, her great-grandfather. All right? Jump down to verse 20.
Verse 20. Our fathers worshipped in this mountain.
Right. Northern Kingdom worshipped in Gerizim. Go ahead.
And ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Jesus saith unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father.
Because Rome would come and destroy both of us. So jump down to verse 25.
Verse 25. The woman saith unto him, I know that Messiah is coming.
How does she know? Because they read it. These are Israelite women. These are Israelites. Go ahead.
Which is called Christ. When he is come, he will tell us all things.
When he is come, he will tell us all things. Christ will bring all things to their remembrance. So she was definitely Northern Kingdom. This is an Israelite woman here. And he spent days there teaching them. So the understanding was not around back then in 92. But now it is around now. It was expounded upon. So earlier, Surah 21, verse 15, it says, you hear a wise word, and they will add unto it. Because what he said wasn't wrong about the Assyrians being put there and displacing us. That's true. Right. But
not all Northern Kingdom was.
But not all, right.
They were still there.
Right, they were still there. We didn't know that back then. We thought they were all gone. They were not. And our understanding was granted to us, all praise to the Most High. The understanding was granted to us to bring out, and so on and so forth. Even Cornelius. Yep. We thought back then he was a white man. He was not. That was an Israelite man. Okay, which came about. That came about later on. That came up a little bit before us. But that's the other thing that came out also as well. It wasn't received as well back then, but it came out later on that he was Northern Kingdom. He was an Israelite man. Okay, so now give me real quick the AI video real fast. I want just the elders. Only just play about maybe a minute of it. So those of you who want to watch it, you can watch it on your own. Yeah, they won't play yesterday, but not the beginning. Just play like the middle part of it. The middle part. 1 minute of the middle part. 1 minute of the middle part. Give a little teaser. Then we'll move on to the scriptures I want to pull. We got a text? Okay, prepare that video and we see a text. Read the text, blow it up.
Shalom, leadership. Most High in Christ bless. Congratulations on the 200th episode. This is the greatest history show in the world.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
All praises to the Most High, for you mighty men, scholars, and college professors tremble when they hear you bring this history out and wake our people up. I am inspired every time I watch this show. Thank you all for your work, for the work you all put in. Most High in Christ bless.
All praises.
All praises.
You got it? The video I want, just 1 minute of it. 1 minute of the middle of it, not the beginning. We watched it yesterday. Just the middle part of the video and 1 minute of it.
Missed a call.
You missed the call?
There was a call.
Oh, that's old. At the beginning. I don't want the beginning. Go toward the middle, at least the middle, something like that. We watched that already. Yeah, right there. We gotta get to the
But
point,
later,
man.
he fell into sin. And because of that, the kingdom.
Right there's good.
In remembrance of this great reversal and victory, Esther and Mordecai established the 2-day Feast of Purim, a memorial that our people continue to keep to this day. When the Greeks tried to erase our laws and heritage, our forefathers, the Maccabees, fought back, and the temple was rededicated. That's the Feast of Dedication. In time, Christ was born. But Herod, fearing prophecy, murdered the young children of Israel. Christ taught the people, healed the sick, cast out devils, and multitudes followed him. Christ taught, healed, and moved the people. And many believed on him, except the scribes and Pharisees, who plotted continually to destroy him. Christ was betrayed, arrested, and crucified. He died for our sins, the sins of Israel. After his resurrection, the disciples spread the gospel throughout our people. Paul and the apostles traveled throughout the lands, as the prophecies foretold, teaching Israel scattered in Corinth, Galatia, Rome, Ephesus, Philippi, Thessalonica.
So y'all can watch out on your own. That's a video we have, the history of the history of the Israelites. Watch out on your own. All right. You guys should watch this. Really good stuff on there. Give me a second, Ezra 14 and 1.
Second Ezra, chapter 14, verse 1. Come on! And it came to pass upon the third day, I sat under an oak, and behold, there came a voice out of a bush over against me, and said, Esdras, Esdras. And I said, Here am I, Lord. And I stood up upon my feet. Then said he unto me, In the bush I did manifestly reveal myself unto Moses, and talked with him when my people served in Egypt. And I sent him and led my people out of Egypt, and brought him up to the mount of Sinai, where I held him by me a long season.
40 days and 40 nights. Go ahead.
And told him many wondrous things, and showed him the secrets of the times.
The secrets, he showed Moses the secrets of the times. Go ahead.
And the end.
And the end. The secret of the times is the beginning and the middle and the end. Go ahead.
And commanded him, saying.
That's all I want. So he showed Moses the beginning, the secrets of times. That goes into the beginning, the middle, and then he showed him the end as well. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 17.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 17. Come on! Where he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made, and the operation of the elements, the beginning, ending, and midst of the time.
He showed Solomon the beginning, the ending, and the midst, meaning the middle times, the medieval times is called. Middle Ages, medieval times. He showed Solomon the Middle Ages. So Solomon saw what we're bringing out in these books, the icon, Russian icons, the Dark Ages. Solomon saw these things in the spirit. The beginning, Genesis, he saw the beginning, how things are made, and he saw us here now in the end. He saw it all. Go ahead.
The alterations of the turning of the sun and the change of seasons.
But the point I wanted was he showed Solomon the beginning, the middle, and the end of times, just as he showed Moses the secrets of the times. It's the same thing. Give me Malachi chapter 1, verse 1.
Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi.
Come on.
I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us?
We ask when, because we were always in captivity. So we always ask when you love us. Go ahead.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob.
Go ahead.
And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
And he allowed it so that Esau was overthrown and conquered, eventually, and removed and conquered out of his land by the Arabs. The dragons of the wilderness were the Arabs that took over the land in time, gradually over time. They intermingled with them and conquered them out the land over time under the Nabateans. Okay? leading into the Greek captivity, all the way into the Middle Ages, pretty much. Go ahead.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
Edom said at that time, once they got deported out their own land by the Arabs for the most part. Read on.
We are impoverished.
We are poor.
But we will return.
They will return, and we call that the Renaissance, the rebirth of the white superiority on the earth as the Greeks and Romans. America is an extension of Rome, Greco-Rome. Portugal is an extension of Greco-Rome. Britain's an extension of Greco-Rome. France is an extension of Greco-Rome. Germany is an extension of Rome. All right, read on.
But
Austria is an extension of Rome. Go ahead.
But we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build.
They built up during the time of the Dark Ages from around the 1400s and up. 1400s, they began to take over. They began to take over city by city, land by land, country by country, because black people were fighting among ourselves. Civil wars among ourselves gave the white man the advantage throughout the world, or the known world, and new world as well, to overthrow us and conquer us out of the lands. So in the old world, you had blacks ruling and black factions and kings and queens, which was great to see. And no, we were evil as hell. We were glorious in looks, but we were evil as hell on the inside. And we would start fighting among ourselves based upon religion, jealousy, envy, hatred, whatever. This Negro stuff. And while we're fighting among ourselves, as Christ said, a kingdom divided against itself, what? Cannot stand. So the white man took the advantage. Okay, they fight among themselves. We can take them over. We can conquer them. And that's exactly what they did, land by land. Read on.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
They will bring them down. It's happening now. Bring them down now. Go ahead.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
And they shall be known as the border, meaning the beginning and the end of wickedness. Edom is the wicked, the Bible speaks of. The wicked, with a capital W. Paul gives them a capital W. The wicked. Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
People that God would hate forever. Now, get me Revelation 13 and verse 1.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 1. Come on! And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
So this is going into the great red dragon, or the European power structure, leading from the time that was written, John's time, all the way into now. As I said before, Greece, Rome, Spain, France, Germany, not Russia, but Austria, and Great Britain were extensions of Rome. Russians are an extension of Edomites, but not of Rome. But these 6 here, well, that's another story. But Russia also is part of it as well, some as they're old empires. So here, all these groups here are extensions of Rome, or Edomites in general. All right, the 10 horns as well down there. So they gained power over the earth in different times and overthrew us and conquered us out of these lands that you see here. We ruled over. We were conquered out of them. All right, read on.
And upon his horns, 10 crowns.
Upon his sword, what?
10 crowns.
10 crowns, go ahead.
And upon his heads, the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power.
Satan gave him his power. Satan is the one that gave him his power to take over and conquer over dark nations, including us. Go ahead.
And his seat and great authority.
Satan gave him his seat and great authority. Go ahead, watch.
And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death.
That's Rome. His head was wounded to death, meaning it was overthrown, as Yeshua mentioned earlier, by Septimius Severus in 193 A.D., was the time when black folks felt we can fight lions and tigers and bears, oh my, we can beat the so-called white man, take over his kingdom. And that's exactly what he did. He took over and put his men in the Senate, made it all black. So the Holy Roman Empire became black people ruling over it. Okay, so there's him right there, Septimius Severus. When you watch the movie called Gladiator Part 2 with Denzel, everyone in that movie should have been black. Every single person in that movie from the kings, the crazy kings that were there, the queen, they should have all been black. Every last one of them. The twins should have been black. Magnus, Denzel's character should have been was black. It was accurate. Everyone should have been black. Even in part 1. Maximus, who was loosely based upon Septimius Severus, should have been a black played character. Geta and Caracalla should have been black. Okay? You got something on that video? Is that video right there? Press play. Press it, yeah. Let's see what she says. Watch this. You don't believe me? Watch this.
There are victories yet still to come.
The two young princes, Geta and Caracalla, are portrayed as white, while Denzel Washington, who is black, portrays Macrinus. Both Caracalla and Geta and Macrinus were of African origin, North Africa, and in real life they probably would have looked much more similar to each other than they're portrayed on screen. This feeds into a general racial problem that we see in most Roman world movies, where the people who are not in charge are people of color. But actually, in the Roman Empire, particularly at this period, we see that people of color were pretty common throughout the Roman Empire, and they did have roles that were pretty important throughout Rome. In particular, at this period, we have a whole empire, an imperial family that's descended from North Africa on one side and Syria on the other. So certainly the rulers in Rome at this stage are people we would consider brown.
Yep, black. Now, she said that they were North African. They have Denzel, or they're planning on having Denzel play Hannibal. And Hannibal was from North Africa. So that means that if he's playing Hannibal, and Hannibal's from the same exact region that Septimius is from, they should have all been black in this movie. Or the white supremacy is at it again, made everybody white except Denzel. Macrinus. All right? So it says, read it again, that bottom part again I want.
And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death.
So Septimius Severus and his men conquered Rome. They wounded it. They didn't just they took it over. Wounded it. Go ahead.
And his deadly wound was healed.
Meaning the blacks that reigned over Rome were eventually overthrown, and whites took it over, as in they call it the Reconquista or the Renaissance, the reconquering. Now, give me 2 Ezra 7:28. No, 2 Ezra 12 and 21. 2 Ezra 12:21. We got a text. Hear that?
Shalom, deacon and leadership. Congratulations on y'all's 200 episode. I've been watching this show since I was 12 or 13, and now am 17. Wow. All praises. This show gave my faith a strong boost, knowing we were something, are still something, and will be even better when Christ comes.
That's right.
Thank y'all for your impact on my life. All praises.
All praises. Read that. Ezra 12 and 21.
2 Ezra chapter 12, verse 21. And two of them shall perish.
Two of them shall perish, as in these two Edomite rulers of Rome will perish. That's Pertinax and Julianus. Didius Julianus and Pertinax were taken out around the same year that Septimius Severus came into rule. So 193 AD was when Septimius Severus came in, and Pertinax and Didius Julianus were taken out within months of that same year, and Septimius took the throne. So when those two were taken out, Septimius takes over. Read it again.
And two of them shall perish.
Two of them, Didius Julianus and Pertinax. Go ahead.
The middle time approaching.
The what?
Middle time approaching.
Once those two were taken out, in the year of 193 AD, Septimius Severus took over. In the Middle Ages began. Their deaths ushered in the dark or Middle Ages, the Middle Times that Solomon spoke of, that was shown to Solomon, that was shown to Moses, and apparently shown to Ezra as well. Okay, the Middle Times or Middle Ages approaching. That's the Middle Ages, the Middle Times. That's when the deadly wound was that's when the deadly wound was made. When these two were taken out, the deadly wound was made by Septimius. Okay. And from what I understand, Septimius Severus, I think it means seven cutter, if I'm not mistaken, or seven something, seven. All right? You have sever. Septimius Severus does mean sever or cut. Severus means severus, which means severe, rigid, or stern. All right? Cutter. So Severus means to cut, but Septimius means seven. So 7 cutter. The dragon had 7 heads and he wounded 1. 7 cutter. Okay? Some of y'all went over here. It's okay. All right, so Septimius wounded one of the 7 heads because he was a 7 cutter of one of the heads. All right, now, yeah.
I'm about to send him a page.
All right, good. Let me start one. Go to 2nd Ezra 7:28.
2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 28. Come on! For my son Jesus shall be revealed with those that be with him, and they that remain shall rejoice with him 400 years.
400 years after Ezra, Christ shows up on the scene and his disciples as well. Go ahead.
After these years shall my son Christ die.
That time Christ will die. Go ahead.
And all men that have life.
And all the disciples that had the true understanding will have life will die also. Go ahead.
And the world.
Ending with John and Polycarp. After those two, it was a wrap. It was understanding was gone. Go ahead. Dark ages. Darkness fell upon us. Dark skin and spiritual darkness fell upon dark skin. Dark and beautiful, but dark and dumb at the same time. Unfortunately. Go ahead.
And the world shall be turned into the old silence 7 days.
Right. I mean, the dark ages, that's going into a time when understanding was lost. Old silence means understanding was no longer available. Those who had true understanding or had life in them, it was gone. They became Greek metaphysics, Trinity, Catholic Church, different ideologies. It was madness. Church fathers, madness. Go ahead.
Like as in the former judgments.
Because back then, there was a time when the Lord got angry at us, understanding was not given anymore. People didn't understand the Bible no more. They were lost. The prophets had no visions. It was the word of God was rare. But the true understanding was rare in former judgments. Go ahead.
Like as in the former judgments, so that no man shall remain.
Of understanding. That had life or understanding shall remain. Go ahead.
And after 7 days, the world that yet awaketh not shall be raised up.
That's talking about now, the army being raised up. That's referring to in the Latin this time. Raised up. Go ahead.
And that shall die that is corrupt.
That's all I want. So we're in the time now where we're being raised up, and the men that had life are being raised up as well, who were once asleep or passed on. All right, now. You got something with Jazz you want to show?
Yeah, this is the land back on the color of Septimius Severus.
You mean that book, Roy Nash, as well? Conquest of Brazil?
The book is up. Yes, sir. Hey, yeah, go ahead. Read that.
Assistant to King Fergus in his own lifetime, but was after his death elected governor or regent of the kingdom during the minority of his son Eugenius. And having in that time broke over the wall of Abercorn, greatly harassed the dominions of the Bretons, so that from the adventure that wall is said to have obtained the denomination retained as yet of Graham's Dyke.
Right. So they talking about the wall of Abercorn, right? Go ahead.
Which denomination others assert to be taken from Emperor Severus.
Septimius Severus, read.
Who repaired that wall.
So Septimius Severus repaired the wall of Abercorn. Go ahead.
Which was first begun by Julius Agricola in the reign of the Emperor Domitian.
Read on. Watch this.
The reason given for the last is that Severus,
Septimius Severus, the emperor,
being born in Africa,
because he was born in Africa. Read on.
Was of a very black.
A what?
Very black.
Very black. Read.
And swarthy complexion.
So Septimius Severus was dark as hell, black as hell.
Yep.
All right. Read on. Why they gave it the name Grimm's Dyke. Go ahead.
And that thence the dyke was termed Grimm's Dyke.
Read on. Why?
Grim and Irish signifying black or swarthy.
So that's why they gave the wall that name, because of how black Septimius Severus was.
Right. Black wall.
Black wall.
All right.
Furnace.
Yeah,
so
right.
Like a furnace. I got the real fast. What I'm gonna get. I did want that, but we're running out of time. And we get the bloopers either. We didn't get a chance to play the bloopers. I have to do it by next time. Regarding the bloopers. What I want.
Just put one blooper up.
Let me get one blooper. We get one blooper. Let me get one blooper up.
Give me your best one.
Yeah, get your best one. Which one you want?
Put the best blooper up you can find, man. So we're gonna real quick go on to the bloopers. So give me the blooper real quick. When we first started, or when OHH first started, we were short on readers. and desperate. We needed somebody to read for us. And brothers weren't available, so we had to use what we got.
Yo, we had to get him off the street.
Shout out to the reader I'm referring to.
The lowest of them. The lowest of them.
Huh?
The lowest,
lowest
the
of
base
them.
reader.
The basis of readers we had to pull out. Press play real quick so we can see the blooper real fast. We first started.
Come on, play the blooper, bro.
Damn. This dude was speaking in Hebrew, man. Oh, man. Acts 2 on the spirit. Oh, damn. This dude was speaking in Hebrew, man. Oh, man. Acts 2 on the spirit. All right. Damn. Brother speaking in the tongues. Oh, snap.
Hey, I got it, man.
You're nervous, man. Yeah, you're mad nervous, bro. You be like you're nervous. Don't be nervous, man. I know you hardly in the show that much. You're usually in the back, in the seat.
Come on. He didn't even play the
blooper. Play the blooper. That's the comment of the blooper. We want the actual.
Yeah, bro. We want
the actual blooper.
That's what happened.
Remember the day slick. Play that one. No, play the blooper, not the comment on the blooper.
No, there you go. You got it.
There it is. Let's play, please.
So now, let's go to Acts chapter 6, verse 1.
Acts chapter 6, verse 1. And in the beginning, yeah.
Snap.
I got it from.
Oh, snap. You have to play that sound bite, man. Tremendous.
Hey, shout out to Officer Manny.
Shout out to Manny, man.
IT from the very beginning.
That was by far the worst reading ever. He tried to read the whole book at once.
Right.
He tried to read all chapters at the same time.
Damn.
Now
we got something else.
Yeah.
What's right there? You go. Shout out to Manny, man. Shout out to Manny, man.
Yeah, put him on camera, man.
You got him on camera.
Yo, get Cap real quick.
Bro, nah, man.
Get who?
Get the breath.
Yo, get that
video?
The breath of life.
Play that joint.
The breath.
So I'm gonna give y'all some background real quick. Give us some background real quick. So we will be teaching, right? We'll be teaching, and we'll hear a noise like. Like, yo, what's that noise, man? And Cap's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What's that noise? Someone breathing on the mic hard, man.
Right.
Press play.
It's real hollow too. It's like hollow.
Damn.
Like someone had
and
gills.
northward and southward, so that no beast might stand before him. Neither was there any that could deliver it out of his hand. Mm-hmm. Damn, also, okay. I saw the red pushing westward.
It's a setup, bro.
Versus that, there's a Darth Vader.
It's a setup, bro.
Listen, I kept on looking up. I didn't want to say nothing. I'm looking at IT.
Darth Vader sometime in the mic, man.
Turn the mic down. I gotta hear that, bro.
Yo.
I can't even concentrate on my reading, man. Like, I'm trying to read the
Luke. Yesterday.
No.
It was very cold.
Yo, I'm trying to focus on the word.
Bro, let me tell
Cap, it was like I kept yesterday. It was very cold.
Bro, let me tell you the secret. Just back
What's
away.
wrong with this guy, man?
That's what I'm trying to do. I forgot to.
That's the damn Haitian choir. Here we go. He slipped out. Here we go.
He's back.
Haitian choir.
He's back.
Thank you, Officer.
I tell you, been pushing my buttons all day, man. I can't take it anymore.
You
can't blame him, man. It's yeah, they're coming, bro.
You said it. You missed it, right? So
yeah, they're coming. All day's been pressing my buttons. Yeah, they're coming since breakfast, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to hold back. Boxing, Darth Vader, and the freaking mic.
Hey, brothers, you gotta run another mic, man. With a filter.
A silencer. Or just switching, just give them
Why is this one the longest one, bro? It's a setup, bro.
Yeah, so we had Captain Laquat was with a respirator in his mind while he was doing the lessons. So, but
yo, Cap be looking normal. Cap be looking normal.
He was. You can't tell. He was.
You can't
like,
tell. It's just.
Yo, listen.
Yeah. He's like.
Listen.
Yo, how you sound like that, bro?
After that episode, Cap had his mic back here like this.
Yeah, yep. He put the back all the way back here. Yep.
Yeah, that was setting me up.
So we got a filter. We got to get a filter. We can stop.
He make sure he put the volume up the highest or whatever I do.
Oh man.
Dude was breathing like he was trying to fight for survival, man.
The mic was in his lungs.
The mic was inside of his lungs, bro. It was crazy, man.
Yo, you can hear
Alright,
the
you got
inside.
a text,
You
nigga,
can hear
got a
the
text.
inside of Cap.
You
body.
got a text,
You
nigga.
can hear his whole body inside.
Yeah, man, we
from
got a text.
You can hear everything, man. It's so.
You can hear his heart moving
His
around.
whole respiratory system. His whole respiratory
we got
system.
it. Look at the text, nigga.
You can hear his lungs and veins in his neck.
You hear the blood flowing through him.
You can hear his lungs and blood flow through his neck. Yeah, there you got. Yeah.
Hey, shalom, leadership. Most High in Christ bless. Congratulations on episode 200. When I homeschooled my daughter, I used hidden history to fulfill her social studies requirement.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. She took notes, and I prepared multiple choice and short response questions. She loved learning the truth instead of lies. Wow. Thank you all. Oh, praise.
Fire. You say so.
You saying it, so?
Yes, sir. When we get that book, one last book, let me get these last two scriptures. I'm done. We'll wrap it up. All right. Roy Nash, Conquest of Brazil. This is to further conclude that what Yeshua was saying back then was true, and what we're saying now is true regarding what we've been teaching.
The Conquest of Brazil by Roy Nash. 8 maps and 77 illustrations.
Mm-hmm. The page up. Zoom in.
Ripley says the Moors were so similar in type to the natives that it is impossible to identify their descendants. That intermixture would not have modified stature or head form in any degree.
He's referring to the Native Americans and Moors having the same features, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
From the period of Moorish dominance.
Moorish dominance is when we rule. Remember it said that Malachi said we will rebuild again the desolate places because we were ruling over them. And we put them in the caves. And they came out them caves and began to dominate us over time. Not right away, but over time because of our infighting. Read again, from the period of?
From the period of Moorish dominance. In Portuguese history, 3 things are worth stressing as bearing directly upon 20th century Brazil. And the first has to do with just the subtle difference between brown and brunette. Many North Americans profess horror at the intermarriage of white and colored types, which is so common in South America.
Right, they brought white folks in there, called the Blanqueamiento, where they brought a bunch of white folks into Central South America to whiten or wash out the black that was there. But they ain't worked. Black folks, we don't die, we what? Multiply. So all that mixing don't mean a damn thing. Go ahead.
Mark well then that the first contact of the Portuguese and Spanish with the darker skinned people was the contact of the conquered with their brown skinned conquerors.
So there was a time. So he's saying that in Brazil, blacks mixing with white was horrendous, a terrible thing. But when we ruled, it was like marrying up for white folks. Like, wow, you married a Moorish king? Wow. Read on, watch. And we were the conquerors. Read on.
And the darker man was the more cultured, more learned, more autistic. He lived in the castles.
He what?
He lived in the castles.
We lived in the castles.
That's right.
Not them. We were in the castles. Go ahead.
He lived in the castles and occupied the towns.
Watch.
He was the rich man.
We were the rich man. We were the ruling class. As we will be again. Go ahead.
And the Portuguese became serfs upon his land.
And they were our slaves maintaining our castles. Go ahead.
Under such conditions, it would be deemed an honor for the white to marry or mate with the governing class, the brown man, instead of the reverse.
Right, and that's so white folks did was white folks married with the Moors, got into the family, and then conquered, and then began to infiltrate and turn us against each other, and then white us out and took over. That's what they were doing. All right, so we were in the castles. The authors understand this. That's the picture right there. We're in the castles, and they walk around butt naked with hair all over the place. Wild men. That's them looking like White Walkers. All right, and that's us over there. Tony Stark, what's the name? The Starks over there, Lannisters. That's us over here. All right, Game of Thrones. That's us in the castles. All right, Blackamoors, 13th century Germany, Strasbourg. Yeah, Germany also. Yep. As Shai mentioned that earlier. Give me Ezekiel 37. Give me Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel 37, verse 10. Ezekiel 37, verse 10.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 10.
Yep. So now, let's bring it to now. Go ahead.
So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them.
That's now. The breath, going back to what Ezra said earlier about them awaking, about us awaking those that had life. Read again.
So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them.
And the life came into us. Go ahead.
And they lived.
And we lived as we're doing now.
And stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
Staying upon our feet, understanding was given to us as well. Go ahead.
Then he said unto me.
That's all I want. I'll give you Revelation 11:11. Revelation 11:11.
Revelation.
Give me that page. I think I sent you. Empire within the Empire.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 11. Come on. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them. Mm-hmm. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from
heaven. That's the same thing that what John was mentioning is what Ezekiel saw. Hold on a second. Let me get it real fast. Judge, you sent it before. You sent it. That page. Empire within the Empire.
Yeah, it's on the Telegram.
Real quick before we wrap it up. Hold on. Looking right at it. Hold on.
Right here, they got it.
You sent it to him, yep. Yeah, I want you to read that real quick regarding this army with this army. Give me real quick before you get that. Give me down 244 because I started the army. Is gradual. In Isaiah 9, it says the increase of his government. The increase, get that real fast? Isaiah 9 and 6. Isaiah 9 and then down 244.
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 7.
Come on!
Of the
6. You're talking to me. 7's fine. 7's fine. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Of the increase of his government.
Of his what?
Of his government.
Government translates to community. It translates to nation. It translates to empire. His government. Read on.
And peace. There shall be no end.
There will be no end. Go ahead.
Upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this.
Daniel 2:44.
Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44.
God, will this kingdom fall? Will it fail? Could this movement be stopped? As I've heard foolishly from my own people. Read that.
And in the days of these kings.
In the days of these empires. We're in the days of those kings now. We are in the time. Days of these kings translates to times of the Gentiles. I'm going to say it again. Days of these kings translates to times of the Gentiles. We are in the times of the Gentiles. We're in the fourth beast. We are in the extension of the fourth beast. So in these times of these kings or kingdoms, go ahead.
Shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom?
He shall what?
Set up a kingdom.
Or increase a government. Go ahead.
Which shall never be destroyed.
Which shall what?
Never be destroyed.
No, it'll stop. It's a movement. It'll stop.
Which shall never be destroyed.
Which shall never be destroyed. Never be destroyed. That it?
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
It will not be a melting pot of other nations. Go ahead.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
But this kingdom shall destroy all the other kingdoms, and this one shall reign forever. But it started with us rising up in Ezekiel 37 and 10, Revelation 11 and 11. All right. Also Psalms 50 verse 16 and 21. But give me this page right here. We got text. Read that text real fast and read this page, book, and we out. Zoom in real quick. Come on.
Shalom, Deek, Cap, leadership. Most High in Christ bless you all. What you men are doing in the spirit of Christ from Deek through the bishops down to leadership is the bane of all scholars around the world that have sought deep to hide this information. This is what they whipped out of Kunta Kinte, Israel, into Toby. Mm-hmm. I grew up an orphan. I had real identity problems. Y'all have given me not only identity, but courage, strength, a sense of nobility, dignity, royalty. I've been watching since 2020, and now I fully understand why this was the only class I passed in high school.
All praise. Give Give me that last page of this book right here regarding the increase of his government, and we're gonna wrap it up from there.
Starting that from the first.
Yes.
For the
from the first.
Yep.
Yeah, read that.
For the first time, the imperial government saw with whom they had to do.
It's referring to Rome. Go ahead.
It was the settled policy of Rome steadily to repress and to stamp out all organizations.
Stop. It was Rome's policy to stamp out all organizations. Organized nation, actually. Go ahead.
All self-governing communities.
All self-governing means our own elders, our own leadership structure. Governments. Self-governing communities. Watch.
Or clubs. As highly dangerous to the spirit of imperial policy.
They were deemed highly dangerous in the spirit of imperial policy, meaning treason. Go ahead, watch.
And as the result of the trials and inquiries which followed the fire of Rome,
which they blamed on Peter and the apostles and Paul. Go ahead. Nero did this. Go ahead.
It found in the Christian community.
They found what?
It found in the Christian community.
Rome found in the real Christian community, watch,
a living embodiment of this tendency which hitherto Rome has succeeded in crushing. Found that in the
midst of Rome's empire, among the Christians, watch,
in the capital and in the provinces, an extra imperial unity.
A what?
An extra imperial unity.
They found among the Christians in Rome an extra imperial unity. Go ahead.
Was fast growing up.
What, is that not us? Is that not us right now? Go ahead.
An empire within the empire.
What they find?
An empire within the empire.
They found a Christian organization that was growing in unity, an empire itself within the empire. That's what we are, an empire within an empire.
Hey, now we understand why J. Edgar Hoover said what he said.
Yep, black unity is the most
Negro unity. Yes.
Yep, because that is a threat to national security. Yep. As it was in America, so it is now. And as the Christians were then, so are we now. We are an empire within an empire. So we're gonna keep bringing this history out and encouraging our people to love their identity, love themselves, learn themselves. So with that, all praise to the Most High. Shalom. Most High and Christ bless. Hope you guys enjoyed this special. Most High and Christ bless.
I got a question.
10-4. All right.
Real quick. You want Bob, ask any questions, guys. Like 20 minutes. 15 minutes. Cut it?
Yeah, he got announcements too.
Okay, cool. That's it then. Go ahead.
Okay, let's load up the announcements. Hey, while we waiting for the announcements, give another hand. This is the 200th episode. We got the... Act like y'all know something. Y'all been learning for 200 episodes who you are, man. All praises to the Most High. Our Hidden History. Make sure y'all subscribing on IUIC Philly, IUIC in the Classroom, Our Hidden History Radio. Make sure that y'all donating to OHH or IUIC.Philadelphia at IsraelUnite.org. And make sure y'all don't forget, donate to the Booster Club. As we've been traveling around the world, the Lord put the spirit on the leadership to send the prophets all across the earth. And we need y'all support. So make sure y'all donate into IUIC.fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. And last but not least, don't forget IUIC TV. Subscribe to get that exclusive content. Next. All right, for our missing persons, we got Ayana Ramos, all right? She's been missing from the 3100 East Street of Philly. All right, she's 14, Hispanic, hair color and eye color are unknown. She's 4'7" and about 120 pounds. She was last seen June 24th. She got no clothing description. So if you see our sister, make sure that y'all reach out and say something, all right? Let's recover our sister. And make sure, hey, y'all seen the commercials already. Y'all seen what the work that the leadership's doing. Officer Joshua and the rest of the team. Look, we got the land, but we still need to continue to support, all right? So IUIC.nationhood at IsraelUnite.org. And in the notes section, put land. Continue your support. All right, and IT, hey, how y'all feel about IT tonight? How IT do? Make some noise, man. Make some noise. 200th episode, they all right? But still, don't forget to scan that QR code and help them out. All five of those questions, just answer them honestly, all right?
Hey, officer, in the beginning, it was kind of tough. But they eventually worked it out after 200 episodes.
very grim.
All praises.
Very grim.
Very grim.
There is a grim person standing right in front of me right now.
A couple of them.
Hey, that's it?
That should be it. Yes, sir.
Hey, we also want to give a shout out to those that you do not see, that's behind the scenes, the sisters that's been making the breakfast for us.
Oh, yeah.
All the way to the 200th episode, from the beginning all the way up to the 200th episode.
Taking care of us.
Taking care of us.
Yes, and shout out to those of you who have been giving, who've been donating as well. I have been receiving the funds. I bought 4 books last week, so they'll be coming in, and I'll be utilizing them. So thank you. And I bought the books that I didn't have that Yeshaya presented in one of these videos, so I'm going to share stuff with y'all as well. So you guys are sending donations and giving us money for books. I am utilizing it for that purpose, so thank you.
Also,
the Booster Club.
The Booster Club. Oh, yeah. The Booster Club is delayed, so I got to wait. Oh, God. I can't. It's delayed. Oh.
It's usually my job, but.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. All right. The box I'm pointing at, whichever box.
Yeah, the box.
Not the box. I don't know this guy, bro.
Yeah, man. Right. Yeah. Booster Club. Don't forget to donate to the Booster Club. I'm pointing to the crown.
Hey,
I was almost there. I'm tired. So I was somewhere over there.
Damn.
There you go. So Booster Club. Don't forget to donate. Your wonderful contributions will not go unused.
Right
there we go. See, there you go. All right. So all praises.
Hey, shout out to the security team that always got this place, the doors open for the people. All right. Shout out to the decoration team, because y'all don't even understand how this thing worked backstage. This thing will be up in an hour and down, and I don't know how they do it. But shout out to Officer Ephraim and his team that make sure this place is always laced up. All right. And shout out to you. I wanna know if y'all here at the 200 episode. Shout out to the audience that support this all the time behind the scenes. They don't see y'all, but y'all here.
Yeah.
All right. Any last words, Deacon, before we close up?
Nah, man. They just keep on watching. You guys being here today, I want to thank y'all for being here today, giving your support. Being here in person is really touching. I appreciate it. Just thank you for your support and being here. And what?
Deacon, tell them what we touching on next. What we got coming next, Deacon?
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna touch on the Troll Chops chart on the other side of the world. We're gonna elaborate on that. That's gonna be coming up next.
Beyond the
It's gonna be a series. What I showed earlier. So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna go through that meticulously. That's our next segment. After we finished off the King James stuff in Europe, we're gonna go into that next. So I'm excited for that. It's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of research, a lot of headache, but they can't plagiarize that. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna see you copy that. But all praises once again to y'all for being here. It's a great turnout, man. A lot of y'all are here today. This is great. So
the only person missing is Captain Jarrell. Shout
out to Cat, man.
Shout out to Cat, man. This guy, bro, he should have called in or something. He's somewhere far though, so I get it. But all praises, man. Again, thank you, the cast as well. I couldn't do this without them. I'm not a one-man show. This is OHH. It's not my show. It's our show. A lot of the work that's going into putting these classes together, a lot of it's from them. Shouts to Officer Jez, shouts to Yakin, shouts to Shaltiel, Officer Ain, Captain Laquat, Captain Jalo can't be here. So shouts to brothers as well. Officer Ari as well. Shouts to the IT as well, for helping out as well. Amos as well. For compiling the stuff and putting it together in folders and being able to bring it up and pull it up. It's a joint effort. It's a team effort. There's no I in team. So I appreciate the support of the brothers around me, because without them I couldn't have to get this done, and without Charles it couldn't be enjoyable to teach it. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah.